One, two, one, two, one. Turn me up. Turn me up.
The champ is here.
YouTube live stream. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, you Negroes. Shout out to my trolls. I hope you're doing well today. Got a real special edition of the People's Chat. We're going to mix it up a little bit different. We're going to call this segment the Cuzo Chat. I got my first cousins. I got Ali the Don. I got Pretty Milt. We're going to have our regular scheduled cousin chats. Can't talk when I'm talking.
We should have did it in pre.
All right, continuing. So, I am your host, Viven Israel, the People's Champ. I am the Daywalker, the Dark Knight, the Black MAGA. I am the Shogun of Charlotte. I am Mr. Big Balls himself. The ladies call me the Cookie Monster. You can call me Pumpkin Escobar. I am the Heisenberg of this shit. They call me the Heisenberg because I take all that smoke for you. Listen, y'all ain't got to go through it. I'll take the heat for y'all. Blame me. Say Izzy said it. Say Izzy said it. I'll take the heat. Send them over here to me. So we're going to get started. Now, what we've decided to do, we decided to have our regular scheduled talk. We do a talk regularly, and for us cousins, us black men, us first cousins, so we can all stay in touch with each other and communicate. So we're going to just continue our regularly normal conversation. Do I have everybody here?
So I'm in the building.
All right. I wanted to make sure I did it right. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. So everybody's on. I'm going to turn off my camera. I don't know if y'all want y'all cameras on, but I'm going to turn mine off. You see a little camera icon at the bottom of the screen, so you can actually turn on and off when you want your camera on.
I turn mine off. I'm good for now.
Yeah, we all got ours off, I think. Milt, you on here?
Yo.
Okay, good. All right, continue. What were we talking about before I switched this over to this?
Well,
I wanted to talk about how you was telling me that you was gonna switch that icon, but you never did.
That's your icon. You got to switch it.
But I mean, I thought we were still discussing the names and like Ali the Don, and then B.
Exactly.
Well, backroom stuff we can discuss off camera. We're not going to discuss the backroom stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you want to discuss the backroom stuff. It's all I want to talk about.
Well,
I think we should.
People watching ain't gonna want to listen to us discuss that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna let you rock. Tell me what your audience wants to hear about.
We're gonna have regular conversation. Go ahead, Ali.
Before we get into anything, things can be discussed on cam and off cam. Now, I am Ali the Don, but I think I'm gonna rather go by my Instagram name, which is Flacco the Lion. I think I'm probably gonna make that my name. You get what I'm saying? So my question to you,
to me, I'll go with it. No problem.
You see, so that'll work. And so, but Milt, I sense a little displeasure. I
mean, he said it too. The fact is, I've been pretty melt for a whole 2 days since y'all just was on Henny and drinking and loving the name. I love it. I love it.
I didn't say I love the name. I didn't say I love the name.
you
love
co-signed
the
all of it.
you
co-signed all of it.
I love the picture. I love the picture. And Van ordained you, Brittany Milk.
Yeah, like he could just do that. Like
he felt it.
gave me some kind of Bible hymn afterwards. Like I don't really wear glasses, and it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a
Glasses?
deal. On the
What do you mean
thumbnail,
glasses?
on your thumbnail.
Well, whose thumbnail? What are you talking about?
You made a thumbnail, or did you not make it?
No, I don't have anything to do with your thumbnail. You have to make it. Everybody makes their own thumbnail.
He don't know the picture I'm talking about.
You
It's
talking
not
about
that
the picture
important.
of the pimp pictures?
It's not even that important, yo. Let's
No, I
just
didn't.
get
I
to
don't
that
remember you
first.
wearing glasses. I got to go back and look now. I don't remember you wearing glasses in those pictures.
You're talking about the caricature, Milk?
The cartoon. Yeah, the cartoon.
Hold on, let me look at it.
You don't like the cartoon?
I liked it. I just thought I should be the one in the middle. That's all I said.
Wow. This complex of yours for absolute power, Milk, is appalling.
Which one of us between the two of us, Ali, wears glasses?
Me.
There's a right answer.
Oh, he did give you glasses. I'm sorry. He gave you glasses. I don't know why.
So they gave Milk glasses.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'll fix that on the next one.
I got a feeling. I know why. Back channels. Y'all talking in the back channels. I get it.
But
I understand.
That's a minor technicality. Minor. This is the birth of the Cuzo chat. Milk.
The first episode, episode 1.
Yeah, we're gonna be
we
working.
won't talk about who got it together, yo. Who made it happen? Let's just enjoy. Let's just enjoy.
But I thought your
celebrate.
hair looked like spectacular, though. Your hair came out so good. That's what I thought when I saw it, you know. I didn't really like the way Ali's beard came out. I thought his beard should have been bigger.
But V, before we could go further, for the record, let's acknowledge Season 1, Episode 1, Milton.
That's good.
But you got to create your avatar, though, man. That's what you got to create.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see how this one goes.
I mean, Ali you could just use any picture. I mean, whatever you want. You could put a Cleveland Cavalier emblem up. I don't care. I mean, just so it's not a
just
great
talk about
square
the greatest
box.
basketball team on earth. We could do that. I'm down.
Yeah, them. Mm-hmm. I mean, you paid enough for them. You paid enough for them.
Right.
How a Toronto bounce led to the Knicks parade. We can talk about that.
Are you hating on the Knicks?
No.
Never.
We need to for once and for all, we need to discuss the trips. The trips are important, guys. We're gonna take the Cuzo chat live. We're gonna go on the road.
So the first trip is gonna be what, around Thanksgiving? We going for November? Is that what we're talking about?
Connecticut, 2 weeks. Yo, get the house ready, yo. Connecticut, 2 weeks.
Hey, listen, don't have me get the house ready and y'all don't show up now.
Yo, fix the grass, yo. 17 days, water. That's all you need,
Ali,
water.
I thought you wanted
put
us
no
to
fucking nitrogen.
I thought you wanted us to come to the jazz thing.
I did say that, but Milt is changing. You know, it's fluid with him. Literally, every thought, fluid thoughts.
Are you calling our cousin Swirly Brain?
I don't like. That is your terminology. I prefer fluid thoughts.
Fluid. Okay.
Certainly didn't see it there.
Okay.
Fluid thinking is what I like to
I know.
say. Because
I took it as a compliment. Not stuck in the mud. Like not stuck in. I can only see it this way. We can only do it this way.
He's like a Marine. They don't. There is no plan. Marines improvise.
those who fail to plan to fail. We all know that statement, and none is more truer than it comes to the Cuzo trip. If we don't plan the shit, if we don't plan this stuff we're doing, it's gonna be hell in a handbasket. It's never gonna come to fruition. There has to be a plan. There must be a plan. There just must. There must. But what I'm feeling, and what I don't like, Milt, is every time we start to discuss the trip, you start dropping in little poison pills of doubt, little poison pills of pessimism. I feel it.
You don't
I
hear it that
feel
way,
it.
right, Van? You don't hear it that way, right?
Give me an
I feel it.
example of what you mean.
Yo, you give Ali
Like,
any pushback, to just like, yo, we just gonna be on jet skis. We're
I
gonna
mean, I'm
jet
on
ski
Milt's
from
side
China to
right now.
California.
like I'll give. I
I'm on Milt's side right
I
now.
have an
Let you give me some good examples.
wow, just the fact that you're on Milton's side, I should end this right now and just leave this alone.
He ready to. He ready to. So be careful.
But I
what
could
are you
never be
saying?
that
You
person.
have no.
What I'm referring to is when we started mentioning, as soon as I just brought the conversation right now, I mentioned
Right.
we started talking about November, and then Poison Pill Milk comes with, we'll be in Connecticut in 2 weeks. Poison Pill Milk.
Why
Poison
does that
Pill
hurt?
Milk.
Why does that hurt?
I think he
Connecticut
was putting
cannot
his
be an
cards on.
option.
See, I took
No.
that as he was putting his cards on the table, and he wanted to see what you got. He wanted to see your hand.
Connecticut is always an option. What I'm simply saying though is, if you guys were to come to Connecticut, the jazz festivals will be super duper fly. Y'all need to come around that time because it'll be popping.
Now, when is it?
It's usually, I gotta give y'all the exactness. It's usually the first week or second week of July. It's like a weekend, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well,
But
y'all sound like y'all speaking the same language.
exactly.
The only problem in the language that we're talking, and now that Ali has brought it to my attention, I do remember that jazz festival being brought up. And then I remember like an RV of driving also brought up when it was originally brought up. It was like, oh yeah, you could drive van to Connecticut, like just drive down there and then drive.
Again. We were in the contemplative stage of the process.
Yo, he sowed those seeds real early. I'm like, nah, you ain't never gonna want to come to Connecticut. You're gonna have to drive too much.
Nope. I told y'all that, but anytime y'all want to come, anytime. But I'm saying, if y'all want to have a good time, or plan on bringing the family, or it might be more conducive to come in the summertime where more things are popping. Unless you're, and then we discussed it because I remember telling you this. I remember telling this to Milt. I said, Milt, coming in the winter, if you ski, unless you're skiing or something, or
Right.
you're into winter sports, Connecticut ain't really for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't much to do but winter sports in the winter time.
You know what I hear though? I hear the only difference between us is, I'm not so set on the date. I can still do some snow shit.
Well,
That's fine.
Why don't you confirm when the actual date of that jazz fest?
Okay, I can do that.
Because that sounds fly to me.
It's fly to me. It's fly. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't fly. It's fly. Nice vibe. It's not.
Hey, yo, you know what we could do? We could bring the king back up here for that shit. That'd be nice. I'd love to see that nigga.
Who? King Rob?
The king, yeah.
Yeah, yo.
Why are we bringing up who on earth?
Anything's possible.
You don't know who the king is, man.
In the words of Kevin Garnett, anything's possible. But
No doubt. I like just throwing all the ideas out there so that we can all get a nice sense of what we are in store for.
Well, we
But
talking about the
eventually,
jazz thing, and I guess Ali got some other ideas. I mean, how much do you really get out when you're in Connecticut?
I get out a lot when I'm in Connecticut.
All
What are you
right, so
talking
where
about?
you normally go? Like, what's the spots up there?
I just told y'all, but if you talking about coming up in the wintertime, you go to Hartford. Hartford be cracking. I mean, it's got little restaurants, little bars. New Haven. New Haven is more like your black major city. You know what I'm saying? Like New Haven is more like uppity, but
I
New
really
Haven is
ain't
more
trying to
like
leave Negroes to go see more Negroes.
no. What I'm saying though is if you want like your soul, your rap, your hip hop, a lot of that's coming out of New Haven. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for that type of vibe, if you're looking
Wow,
for like, yeah, New Haven has a festival too. They have like an R&B festival
I mean,
that
we pride state,
it's
but
a bunch, it's a bunch of stuff to do. It's a bunch of stuff to do. I just say, listen, do y'all want to be cool while we doing it? That's the
no,
real answer.
hell
Okay
no.
then. Okay then. So
Can I can I ask a
kindly send that
question?
back to Milton. Kindly send that back to PM Pretty Mill and tell him to take his thoughts and shove them because you just said you don't want nothing to do with Connecticut in the
We
cold.
gonna have to change his nickname to Big Mill, like we used to call his father, Big Mill. He don't like Pretty Mill.
Nah, he just PM,
Any
yo.
pushback, yo? Any pushback to Ali's plans, yo? Ali gotta be the one to plan it. We'll do whatever
Mill,
it is
Mill,
you
Mill,
plan.
Mill, Mill, Mill. I'm gonna give you the floor. You can plan it.
No, it sounds
Go
like
ahead.
Mill is bending
I'm
the knee.
listening.
Sound like he's
Wait a
bending the
minute, wait a
knee.
minute, Van. Wait a minute, Van. Wait a minute, Van. Milton said he wants to plan it. I'm listening.
Can I? And I want to start with a question that might not go over so well with the audience for the first Cuzo chat. It's just a question. It's just a question, okay? Keep an open mind. Am I poison pilling? Am I? Is a question, not a for real thing. Am I poison
Wow.
pilling if we do the trips separately? Like, you come in with your wife and I show you all a good time and then we go to show. I'm just asking the
Wait a minute,
question.
wait. Is this your way of sliding Dana into our shit?
Totally defeats the purpose of the of the cousin trip. If
And
we're
now we're
implementing
discussing it. Discussing it. Okay.
if it's separate, then it defeats the purpose. The origin of the trip was we got to do something that was gonna shock the girls, since the girls are the girl cousins in our family are always doing their own little things. So we said, nah, we gonna go somewhere, not tell them, and just show them and just pop that on social and let them go crazy. That's how the nexus of the trip started. So to say that can you have separate trips and bring my wife defeats the purpose of the whole purpose of the trip.
You agree,
I'm trying,
Van? Basically.
in my opinion.
I do agree that's what we're trying to do. We because like you said, the girl cousins they do shit all the time, and they had their own chat for years. Like we just getting started. We got to catch up with them,
Right. Right.
Okay, I see these points. I see these points, and I agree. I agree. I was just asking.
But again, now
I was
here's my
just
question.
asking.
Here's my. I have a follow up question to Mill. The problem
my
with
heart, my soul, my time, my love is founded.
like every time we start to begin the forms of building the trip, you somehow implement new doubt or some weird, wild angle. And again, you're implementing the separate thing. You said you wasn't going to do that when we was off cam, and you brought the separation theory, we'll call it the separation theory,
I thought it
back
was
on
good
cam.
content. Personally, I thought it was good content.
It was amazing content. My point is, I'm feeling anxiety in you, Milt. Like you don't think we can pull this off. And it makes me sad. It does.
I will never be able to control your feelings, okay? All right? The cloud over your head will follow you. Whatever I say ain't going to change it. We was talking Charlotte. I don't like Charlotte. I mentioned Connecticut. Connecticut? You said Connecticut. You can come anytime as long as it's within the dates of this jazz festival. Come anytime. And I'm like, yeah, y'all can come for July 4th. No bullshit.
Okay,
If you can get
July
away.
4th.
I know that's soon. That's soon.
No. July 4th takes on a whole nother monster when you just alone think about the airport and last year's July 4th fiasco. My point is, the reason why and I didn't pick these points. Y'all asked for something to do. I gave y'all something to do.
You jumping in your own hole. You jumping in your own hole.
Man, V, let's talk. Let's discuss Milton right now. This is what PM loves to do. PM loves to find something. We're all trying to go to Cleveland. I was thinking about but what about Cincinnati, Ali? Oh damn! Now I gotta start thinking about Cincinnati. I was thinking about Charlotte. Well, what if can we get to Charlotte tomorrow? Like you always throwing some wild.
I feel like he's trying to put you in the
haymaker.
spin zone. He's trying to put you in the spin zone, Van. But I know you see it, yo. You see it. You see it coming.
I feel like Bugs Bunny cooking right now in the soup pot and shit. You know.
What I'm simply saying is, every time we get a little momentum going, you know, here he comes.
You looked up the tickets.
Here he comes.
You looked up the tickets.
Here comes Milton out of nowhere. What's the pollen looking like in Connecticut? I don't know. Like you throw some old weird, you know, you fuck up, you mess up the momentum a little bit. We gotta pick a destination.
You got Ali feeling like
man.
You got Ali feeling like this right here.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
Because of the splinter.
The splinter does hurt, man.
Hey, I didn't do that. I didn't do it.
Hold on, time out. I'm still waiting to hear some semblance of a plan from the plan master. Since if Ali doesn't plan it, it doesn't happen. So I'm waiting to hear Milton's plan. So far, what I'm hearing is nothing. No plan.
Milton understands travel is going to be. It's a real issue, no matter when. But
it's a real issue for who?
Well, sure.
It's
for me,
okay. For me, it's always going to be expensive around the holidays.
We're not getting somewhere if you don't think traveling. If you can gallivant across the country at a moment's whim, and I didn't know you got it like that.
I didn't say that. Now, what I did say though is, if we pick a weekend and give us more than enough time, I see no problem getting to any destination. Now, I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for nobody else on this chat. What I'm simply saying is, once a date is selected and once we decide where we're going, I don't care what date or where we're going, I can get there.
Dan, go ahead. What's the first destination that pops into your head? We'll rank them. We'll rank them right now.
I'm saying we just spitballed Cleveland. I can't see. How can
Why you cutting off Van though? Why you tainting the jury pool though? Why you do
continue. That? I'm sorry. Go ahead, V.
Nah, I like the Jazz Fest. I mean that's the one that first comes to my mind.
That's why, y'all. That's why he's tainting it.
Now, no matter what city the Jazz is in, I'm good with. So maybe you could find a jazz event in another
realistically,
city.
I probably can't make a jazz festival this year. That's this year, right? That's this year.
That's July.
It doesn't have to be this year, but I would, as long as we can have some form. I don't really care when both of these things could be done in 2027. I just want them to be planned, and I want us to know where we're going, and I want us to have.
Ali, we saying the same thing. You saying it more harshly than me.
So let's agree on the date. Let's go with the date first, then.
Right. Let's lock in a date. It doesn't, like I said, if we booked up 2026, we booked up. But then top of 2027, we need to have some dates in mind.
All right, so let's angle our discussion towards next year, 2027. And if we
Okay.
happen to all wind up in North Carolina in Charlotte on a holiday, then so be it. And then we'll do something there too.
Exactly. That's what I was trying.
That would be like a freestyle
Thank you,
event.
Van.
I'm glad you got there in the end with all of your negativity and poison pill talk.
All right, Milt, what say you? You agree with that?
I like the sound of it. We find the date, we pick the date, we get it done.
All right, so now let's start.
Hold on, stop.
2027.
Wait, Van, I'm a little hurt because I said this weeks ago. Weeks ago, I said this.
Are you introducing
give him his credit, man. Give him his credit. He said it. Give him his credit.
Are you introducing evidence not on record?
I'm introducing evidence that I'm introducing. Can everybody on this phone agree that I introduced the 2027 theory weeks ago?
I can't do that.
You cannot produce evidence. I'm going to have to object.
Okay, so if we both can agree on that, then since we still haven't figured out the location, the PM poison pill theory still occurs. It's still on go.
No, you just created a new pill on the manosphere? No, we've never had a poison pill. We got a red pill, blue pill, pink pill, black pill. You created a whole new pill.
No.
Yo, the poison pill is the salt that he just feels. Yo, he just feels salty about us talking about it.
The poison pill has been around forever. The poison pill is a reference to to almost like sabotaging. A poison pill, when you say somebody, the poison pill, it's a reference to the sabotaging of something.
Well, I mean, the red pill and the blue pill has been around since the 90s. I mean, but it wasn't in the manosphere. Somebody had to bring it in this space. So I'm giving you your kudos, your flowers for introducing a new pill. I love it.
It's gonna be more of that, man. It's gonna be more of that, man. I have so much stuff in my head just ready to be splurred out at milk, and it starts with the poison pill. This is proof that we wasted 2.5 weeks to come back to the same thing that I said in the beginning. And that's what I don't want to keep doing. I don't want to constantly keep coming up with ideas and we don't lock in and we be coming up with ideas till we 50. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so let's table this. We'll get back to the minutes in 2 weeks.
We're a go for 2027.
Yes.
So now we just got to pick a season. That's all. You got 4 seasons to choose from. What are we doing?
What do you say? No, I'll let Phil go first.
Mel, what do you think?
Let's shoot for late June, mid-June.
Okay. Ali, you got any disagreements with that?
Nope.
No, the only thing I would have to be conscious about is Brooklyn's graduation. She graduates next year.
But they graduate early, not June. The South
graduates. I just want to make. I'm gonna be conscious of it. That's all.
Okay.
Understood.
Like I've said, I don't even really care about the date. So honestly,
you can't. Stop it.
No, because as long as it's in 2027, I can make it happen. So you and Van discuss the dates. I'll be there. Whatever
it feels
date.
Like Ali is saying that if it was up to him, it would have been done by now. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know.
I think we'd be in a different stage of the planning. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We can agree to disagree. Next topic, yo.
2027 June. And now, what city?
There we go.
We're not going to change the topic.
But now we got a date. We got a reference point. So it should be easier to agree on a city.
I be thinking about the audience, yo. You gotta give them something new, yo.
Yeah, well,
don't worry, they popping in and out. We got a little audience. Shout out to my mods. I know I'm sorry I neglected y'all. I'm gonna check on the chat, keep up with the comments from now forward. My mods will be popping in and out. Let them know what your channel is. Drop a link in the chat room, please. And salute. Let them know what profession you are. Couldn't say
Watch
you
the
left
World
out,
Cup,
fellas.
y'all. Watch the World Cup. Don't come around every year.
Now hold up, Mel. What's today's selections?
Oh, you mean bets?
Like
Yo.
who's I mean you're the MLS, you're the soccer guy for us. So what's going on? How's it looking? What are the games looking like today?
If you like your goal scorers, Colombia has all of them. Pick anyone on the Colombian team to score. You're
What is it?
welcome.
What is it about them? If they not cooking up coke, they hitting soccer balls, huh?
But
Never
damn.
trust England.
Because never trust England. Wow. Okay. So, but who's playing tonight? There's some bets tonight. V.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think we lost BM.
Nah, he's still here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the inside of his truck. If I think it is anyway. Mill,
But
you
at least
didn't
we
mute yourself, did you?
maybe he
Hold
did. Maybe he
on.
got a phone call or something.
Let me make sure he's not muted. But that's the
Is
good
that
thing
you wasn't
about.
being able to hear me before?
No, we couldn't hear
Now.
nothing. It sounded like you were muted.
Good to know. Okay, so this screen got to stay up the whole time.
Nah, just hit the camera icon.
Yeah.
At the bottom is a little camera. Just click it.
I appreciate your
He's talking about his phone screen.
advice. We will do that,
The
at our
phone screen. Yeah,
earliest
you got to keep that on.
convenience. Yeah, because I was trying to
What are
check
we
the
looking
bets.
at, Mill? Are we looking at the inside of your truck right now? What is that?
I wouldn't look at anything that's on the screen right now. If you listening to us right now, you're just listening. You're not gonna get nothing to look at.
But there is something
what it
there.
is.
I mean,
What did you say? You said the inside of my truck?
yeah, I don't know what we're looking at. I mean, it's
There you go. You got it. You guessed it right on the first try. That is the
but
inside.
what I'm saying is
That is like when you put your phone on the backside of the table, except make the table the dashboard.
What I'm saying is when we look at your icon, that square, it's just vibrating up and down, and it's distracting. Can you just click the camera icon?
Cut me if it's distracting, yo. I don't want to distract nobody.
I'm telling you how to do it. You have to do it. You have to just.
But I'm telling you, I'm busy. I'm not just sitting on my butt. That's what I'm trying to gracefully say it to you. So if the vibration is too much for you, if it is, and it could be, a lot of stuff bothers people. Vibration is bothering to you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I would say deal with it.
Me. I never got who's playing tonight in the World Cup.
I think you're gonna survive. No, we were.
I think Ghana's playing. I think Ghana's playing today, right, Mil?
Yeah, Ghana just played England.
Yeah, and obviously the Giannis news hit today, which is gigantic. Giannis going to Miami is going to be crazy. They talking about now. They need to stop though. They talking about they the top four. Oh,
top four in the East.
Yeah, they talking top four.
How many people you just cut off? How many? 30? 30 or 40?
No. Literally, while we was talking, this truck started honking his horn
I
and
heard
just speeding up, trying to run through people. But I just moved. I almost ran. It was crazy. This truck is.
The truck was in the right though. You know that. We know that.
No, Mill. This truck was honking his horn crazy, and just I guess whoa, it was scary. I almost ran. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's one of Newsom's illegal drivers. You know, that's what that is.
Yo, I didn't even hear. Yo, the truck. He was right next to me, and then all of a sudden, honk! He made this.
I heard
this
it.
truck get out the. Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy. I'm like, whoa, that wasn't even for me. He made this other guy move. He honked at this other guy, but the other guy panicked, stopped, and everybody almost rear-ended each other.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the trucks, I don't think cars would make it home every damn day. Like, we're the safest people on the road.
Not this one. Clearly, this one is one of those that VV was talking about. This is someone that just recently got this because he was he wilding. I'm watching. I can see him ahead of me. He whipping in and out of traffic in a truck, like a
Yeah, that
16
motherfucker was from Afghanistan and speaks no English.
Yo, like I feel like for a minute I thought I was watching an episode of Speed.
That truck was just keeping up with traffic. That's all.
Yeah, all right. No, he was making his own lane. He's making his own lane. To get the fuck out the way lane.
You remember on Matrix they say stay off the freeway, you know, that kind of shit.
Yo.
I know if y'all get your way, it'll just be AI trucks, Elon
Elon's gonna solve that problem for us. Don't worry, it's coming.
Yo. I mean, let me ask you a question, V. Since how can they estimate that this man is worth $1 trillion off stuff that hasn't even happened yet?
It has happened. He got the assets.
Nah, but they saying his estimated value with his stocks and everything, like they're making projections.
Yeah, based on his assets. So based on the value, especially since the IPO launched, what was that? Not this past Friday, the Friday before last.
Right.
He made 44 people millionaires. millionaires.
Why do you hate Americans working so much?
But
Why do you love the machines?
Nah, he's created more jobs. We got more people working right now than in the history of America.
You're making me throw up, man. Like when you get
Elon doing his thing, man. You can't be mad at that guy. He turned a janitor into a millionaire overnight.
I don't even know what you are talking about, but it is crazy.
It was a janitor that began working for Elon because his cousin worked there. And they kept reinvesting their paychecks or a part of their paychecks into stock options. That was what
I heard
Elon
about that.
did.
They turned into millionaires.
Right. So both cousins are millionaires now. The one who originally worked there, he got like $3 million. He really caked out.
Right.
You ain't heard this story, Mill?
Stock options.
No, it sounds like side news to me. It sounds like some, I don't know, it's from RepublicanParty.com news. I don't know.
V, here's my fundamental problem with everything. And I need to really know how you feel about this.
Okay.
At core, do you believe that Donald J. Trump is a racist?
No.
No. Okay. See, that's kind of where me and you kind of fade off. I do believe.
So let's solve that problem real quick. What is the definition of racism?
No, that don't solve it.
I think
we gotta speak the same
we
language.
don't gotta, like, you can have an idea what you think a racist is,
No.
No.
Hold up. From what I know, the definition of is being able to use your power to keep a group down. And I believe that he's the most powerful man in the world.
True. Both things you said. So, the definition that I go by, I use Dr. Claude Anderson's definition. Racism is a competitive relationship between groups of people. They're competing for wealth, power, and resources. And when one group gets so much power, they can make another group act against their own best interest or will. So we're on the same page as far as that. Now, who is Donald Trump being racist to in this theory? Who are we saying he's being racist to?
Mm. It could be a couple people could say that. You know, you figure the Mexicans or the Hispanics, blacks.
Okay.
He said some things. You know, not
But
racially, but
saying some things that's not part of the definition. Wealth,
exactly,
power, and resources.
exactly. So here we go.
All right.
I don't necessarily believe. I'm on the line with him.
Okay.
I'm on the line with him.
So
Like
answer the
some
question. I mean, we Mexicans or who else?
black people.
Okay. So how has he used his wealth, power, or resources to make black people act against their own will or their best interest?
Well, first of all, let me say black people have always been acting against their own interests with or without Trump. But I would have to say if I'm for devil's advocate stuff here, some of the DEI initiatives that he closed down, definitely
Okay.
the SNAPs benefits. I think those were direct shots at minorities.
Oh, now don't use the minority word. Like here on the People's Podcast, we're very specific, very
Well, I'm gonna
insensitive.
say because what I don't want to do is rule out and just gonna say specifically black people, but like
No,
because there's
I'm
other
not saying
minorities
that.
affected.
I'm just taking it one at a time. We can go on to other groups of people next. I mean, we always can add.
So this is what I'll say though. Non-white.
But
That's what I'll say.
But see, that's too broad. That's too vague and ambiguous.
But not necessarily. Not when your bigger plan is white supremacy. If your plan is white supremacy, then all the groups.
I think that's the question, yo. Do you believe that Donald Trump's plan is white supremacy? That's the question.
Okay, that's another question. Let's put that on the parking lot, and we'll come back to that. Okay, that's a different question. That's moving the goalpost.
I ain't got 5 hours though, yo.
I mean, but you know, we have to be intentional, and we can't just throw out vague stuff. It'll never get solved.
I agree.
Yeah. So
couldn't agree less.
So he mentioned DEI, right?
Right.
DEI has only mainly benefited white women and black women and gay guys.
I think Hispanic women might have something to do with that too. I think
Not
Hispanic
really,
women
but
benefited.
primarily, I'm saying the majority of DEI, according to the statistics, are white and black women, according to the statistics.
Well, let's be honest. When next to white men, aren't they the next minority there? White women, black women, don't they come right after that? I mean, with white men being the most.
Well, that's why I don't go by that word minority, because it doesn't mean anything. You could take people in and out interchangeably and put everybody in that category that's not a white man. You know what I mean? Or a heterosexual white man.
What I don't want to do is over analyze the wording. I'm just saying.
No, that's why I went back to black people so we could focus on that one group.
Right.
Yeah. So as black people go,
I think you should overanalyze it more analyzation.
It's only been black women getting DEI primarily. Couple of gay guys, but it's mainly been black women.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is black women are still part of black people.
No, according to black women, they aren't black people no more.
I get that. I get that. But what I'm saying,
they came out and said it, and they didn't get canceled for saying it. That was Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox, and Ice Cube was presenting them with the black people, the plan for black people. And he went on their show. He went on their show, and he was discussing the plan. And the first thing they said to him was, "Well, what about black women?" And he said, "Well, aren't y'all black people?" And they said no. And that's how they have been behaving. When I mean they, I mean black women. They didn't get canceled. There was no uproar. There were no protests. They're in agreement with that. That's how they've been behaving.
Okay, but again, their agreement is opinionated. We have no respect if they all agree. And what I'm saying is you're taking the word of women and having them speak for a whole gender.
No, right. Because that's what they said. Black women are a separate group of people. That's what they
What I'm
say.
saying, when you say they, who is they?
Black women is the they right now.
I think you're I didn't know all black. I don't think all black women speak. All black women speak.
Black women all get together. When they agree on something, they are very vocal about it. Take this the case that's going on now down in Texas. Carmelo Anthony. They're still protesting. That's a big thing. And they're all for it. You know what I mean? So
I get what you're
something
saying, but
as
you're still
important
If you
is
thought you were gonna just take shots when black women got mentioned, you're mighty sober.
So he brought up the topic. So, and I'm answering his question with evidence.
I get what you're saying, but in my opinion, Van, when it comes to this topic, you make a lot of generalization.
No, I didn't make any generalization. I gave you a specific reference.
No, but
I was very specific.
When you say they,
black women, they.
That's a
I'm being very specific.
generalization. That's a generalization.
No,
not
it's
all
not.
black women think like that, B.
No, I
Not
said
all.
they as a group did not object to what Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox and the rest of them. They didn't say one word. And
not objecting and agreeing are two different things.
But the thing is, they object to everything they disagree with. Black men they make songs about this shit since all our lives. Scrubs, bills, all the whole shit, all they've been doing it all our lives.
And have we not? Stop, man. And have we not demonized women in rap? I mean,
no. At the same time they were making those songs, we was making songs professing our love to those women. At the same time, it's not been equal. It's not been both sides of doing it. Black men ain't shit. Black men ain't shit. We don't take care of our kids.
I think you're gonna say no. He's not a white supremacist. I think you're gonna say no.
So that was right. So you would be saying I'm a white supremacist.
But hold on, V. When Scrubs came out, that was like 90s.
They've been doing it ever since then. Hell, they actually did it before then. They started in the damn 70s with it, if I remember correctly.
I'm saying is rap has demonization on both sides. We could say that.
No,
come on now.
Black hasn't demonized women. Now, rap has been objective to women sexually, and usually it's sexually. So they've done that. But as far as actually demonizing a person, y'all ain't shit. Black men ain't shit. You ain't good fathers. And then when the CDC comes out and says black men are actually the most involved fathers, they're the best fathers of all races in America, they had nothing to say. See, they get quiet when they get shut down and proven with the evidence. And that's what's basically COVID has freed black men. And in a way go ahead, I'm sorry.
So in your opinion, you don't classify black women and black men as one?
No, I would love to. But based on their behavior and their actual words, they have separated. They have their word they use is divested. They've divested from the black community. There is no more black community.
Oof, wow, I don't know about that. I don't know
black
about
community
that.
died in the 80s. There is no black community anymore. When we grew up, everybody on your street was black and a homeowner, correct?
No,
for the most part,
we had a couple white folk.
There were a couple. I'm saying the vast majority of those people in that neighborhood were black.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So same for me. Same for me. Elmwood Avenue, hell, East Orange, period, was the majority black, right? There was a
Right.
code of conduct that we had in those communities. You had to behave a certain way. And our parents, and I know for a fact, your father said it to us many times, how we had to behave when we were out and about, you know? We weren't going to
Right.
embarrass him, and when we were out by ourselves, we had to be on our best behavior. There was a
I guess
code of conduct.
I
Those
guess I
things
just
don't exist anymore.
I
The
guess
community is gone. 70% of our children are made or raised in households by single baby mamas. That's not the way it used to be. Today, less than 10% of black women are getting married. Less than 10%. Our grandparents' generation got married at an 80% rate. And their parents got married at a 90% rate. Our parents got married at a 45% rate.
I'm not
You got to have
questioning any of
family to
that.
have community, is what I'm saying. And there is
I
no
get it.
family without the husband. You
I
just got
get
a
it.
bunch of single baby mamas.
I'm not questioning that. What all I'm simply questioning is that you're making it seem like this is a group philosophy by all
Milk
black
dropped
women, and
off.
I disagree.
Milk dropped
I,
off.
di- I disagree. That's all
You
I'm
heard
saying.
me?
I heard you.
Oh, okay. Repeat what you said.
I just disagree that is all black women have that philosophy.
It's not
I
all.
just
I
don't
didn't
like
say all. I said the majority.
the majority.
Right. It's always going to be an exception to a rule. Always. You can always point out exceptions. That's the point. You don't have a rule unless there's an exception. There's always
Right.
going to be something exceptional happening that goes against the normal thing, you know. You always
Right.
going to have that. But the majority, the vast majority, this is their behavior. I'm sorry. It ain't an opinion. It's statistically been proven time and time again. And we've been
I get
operating
it.
in this manosphere heavy since 2019. And we've talked about this topic upside and down, every which way possible, and it's the same result. They don't even
Yeah.
think they need us to survive. Like, if all the men disappeared, they think they would be just fine. That's not even reality.
That was a little bit deeper in the Cuzo chat, but you know that's how the things roll. That's
But
how it
that's
go.
not even reality, though, right?
Right.
Ask a girl. Like, I mean, you can ask your wife, but just ask her, hey, if all men disappeared, like instantly, how long do you think women would survive? And see what she says. And you might be surprised. I know my sisters believe that shit. I know Brianna believes that. I know Joyce believes that, you know.
Man, it's just
Women, hold on. I think Milton's coming back. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me try to get him back. Hold on. Hopefully he turned his icon off this time. Hold on. I don't see him. He's not in there. Wait a minute. I can't. No, he's not in there. It looks like he's in there, but hold on. Let me turn my phone sideways. I mean, yeah. Nope.
He probably got caught up. I mean, it was a good start for a Cuzo chat. Episode 1 in the books. Done deal. It was good though. It was decent.
My bad. I dropped off trying to find him.
Oh, he off.
But nah, text him in the Cuzo chat and just see if he's all right. I think he got mad because liberals, people that are liberal minded, they can't handle an intelligent conversation about these topics, and they get angry.
Right.
I
I'll
think
try to
that's
hit him
what
back.
happened, but I could be wrong, and I'll apologize if I'm wrong. But I think that's what happened. But I'm paying attention, so if he comes back, I'll see him in. Wait. I think this is no. That's not him. That's you. That's me. I see me and you.
Right. Right. He not up. He not up. He dipped. No,
Yeah.
he
No,
dipped off the
I
chat.
got a screen that you can't see. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So if he comes back, I'll bring him right back on.
Nah.
But that was good conversation. Now let's bring it back around. Because the original question was, is Donald Trump a racist? No, not by definition. No. I, in fact, believe the Democrats are racist. They're the ones who have been funding the KKK and the Proud Boys. So they're actually funding the millions of dollars to these white supremacist organizations. Trump has never been proven to have any kind of ties to them whatsoever, ever. And you know, if they did have any link, they would have been unexposed. Trump, all his life, he's hung out with black people. All his life.
Hold up, B. He trying to call me on a regular. Hold up.
Okay.
He's trying to hold on.
It might click you off and you might have to come back in. I'll wait. All right, we're taking a brief pause now. My cousins are trying to get some things together. We're trying to find out what happened to Milk. And we'll bring him back on if he comes back. Ali is clicking over, so we'll see what's going on. But I hope y'all enjoying this. It's a new thing we're doing. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I got a comment. Who is that? Ali, you back? No, Ali dropped off now, so. So I'm waiting, y'all. I don't know what's going on. My cousin Milk can be very petty. So I don't know if this is one of those things. I'm leaning that way based on the comment I just read in the chat. And if you're listening, you're being real disrespecting. You're disrespecting my show right now. Yeah, what's going on?
Me trying to check the message. I did, and now I can't get back on.
Just click the link again. You might have to close your browser down. You might have to close it all the way down and then click the link. Yeah, okay. Okay. It could be a little wonky sometime. There you go. There you go. I see you. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I thought I saw you. No, I don't.
Stage, it just says StreamYard.com. I think because I'm in a dead spot right now.
Could be. Try deleting your cookies. Yeah, it's still live. I got you live on speakerphone while I'm doing it. I kept it running.
So I'm trying to go back in and out, but
yeah, but he had time to leave a comment in the chat though. So what's going on with that?
I think a little bit
I don't know why. I mean, But this is how liberals act. I mean, liberals act that way. They can't have it. They make it so personal and shit. I don't know why. But they all do it. They all have that same playbook.
I think it's because you're so resolute in your beliefs. Again, I just think sometimes you paint a pessimistic picture. In my opinion. Sometimes. Of black women. Like it's bleak. Like it's a very, very bleak picture.
I love black women, but I'm going to tell the truth about them. But what have they been doing to us for 50 years, my whole life? Y'all ain't shit. Taking our kids from us, breaking our families up, destroying the community. Nope. So
a lot of that was intentionally done.
it was intentionally done. They purposely did the shit. For 50 years, Ali, for 50 years, they've made conscious choices to do the things that they have done and continue to do. And it's like, well, fuck you. This is how they behave, generally speaking. Are there exceptions to the rule? Yeah, of course. There are women who don't behave this way. But 80% of divorces in the black community are filed by them. And the number one reason is irreconcilable differences, what means nothing. It's not for infidelity or financial reasons or abandonment. I just don't like him no more. That's really over 80%. I'm being generous at 80. They're raising 70% of our kids in the worst way possible. And even
It just sounds like
it sounds like I'm reading statistics. This ain't my opinion. These are hardcore facts. I didn't make them up. They did it.
I'm not saying that you do implement that, but I'm saying, but then you go off on a generalization when you're making it seem like when you start going into the majority of them are because of irreconcilable differences, it's going to be a lot with that.
80%.
I think sometimes when you go on that tangent, like when you go on that, I think you take the fault away from black men, and black men are.
No, we're not talking about black men, because I can go harder on black men, and I do. I often go harder on black men. I'm real hard on the men. But we're not talking about men. We're talking solely about what black women are doing. 80%.
You're solely talking about what black women are doing. I'm not.
No. I'm not the only one. There's other people that discuss this regularly.
Because I don't understand this obsession with wanting to. I just want to try to get as many of our black women to the right side.
Well,
you have a defeatist opinion of that sometimes.
Well, no. So I understand what you're saying. Here's my response to that. I'm not defeatist at all, because the only way you can fix a problem is you have to do a root cause analysis. That has never been done until now on black women. They have never been held accountable or analyzed in a critical way to fix the problem. Because you got to be able to say, here's what you're doing wrong. Here's how we fix it. But if you don't identify what the wrong is, things are going to just continue like they have been continuing. You got to address it.
When you say the wrong, you're talking about the lack of the breaking away, the further distancing that the black man is getting from the black woman.
Well, no, we're seeing something new now, right? The younger men are just walking away altogether. And that's a problem. They don't even want to try. They don't even want to date. I mean, think about when we was in high school, man. We had girlfriends and shit. in middle school, high school. Hell, I had a girlfriend in grade school. These dudes are virgins on like 60% of them by the time they turn 40. That was the millennial. It's going to be worse for the Zoomers. So young men are seeing what their older cousins went through, what their dads, their brothers went through before them, and they're saying, no, we're just going to opt out. That's what's happening. Now,
Understand, but in my opinion, the opt out isn't the correct answer.
no, I'm saying that's what's happening. I'm not saying it's an answer. I'm saying that's what's happening. So we got to find a solution to that. And what the young men are, their reasoning is that they don't want to get into one of these toxic relationships and then to all have it all taken away from them 80% of the time. 50% really is a divorce. A little bit over 50 is the divorce rate. It's like 56. But of that 56%, 80 of them or even 80 of the divorces are filed by them for no reason. When you look at the divorce form, you can write anything on that line you want. Anything. They can't say financial because then they'd have to prove it. They can't say infidelity because then they would have to prove it. So they're taking advantage of the system by not proving it. You see? They're just irreconcilable differences. What the fuck does that mean? Nothing. And then even when they're interviewed, right? Why did you divorce your husband? We both agree. No, who broke up the relationship? You ain't even got to go to marriage. Oh, we both agreed to break up. No, it don't work that way. That's not how breakups work. You both evenly.
Is divorce on the rise just in general, though? I mean,
the next closest group is white women at under 50%.
So you're saying more black women are getting divorced than white women?
Yes, by far. They're the least married and most divorced. And typically between 5 and 10 years. Now, that's blackdemographics.com. It's a website about these things. No, that's the name of the website. It's a website. It's a serious website. It's a serious website that you want to look up any of these statistics about black people.
Here's my point. Everything you're saying, you already know. I already agree with. My point is, though, don't you think that this is the plan for the Satan, like to break us up to keep us from getting it? Because if he could break us up, then we're done. If we can't somehow, some way figure out how we can at least coexist comfortably with black women,
it's not us. It's not us. We've given them, they've gotten everything they wanted the last 60 years. Every single thing. And then some. And they still want more. You're already the best father. You're already the best father. You can't be better. What more can you do? Because that was their biggest gripe. Oh, they ain't shit. They deadbeats. They kids. Right? Then I remember a few years back, I would be out, and every time I saw a dad with one of his kids, I would always ask him, hey, man, can I take a picture of you to post on my social media? Because I'm trying to advocate for black men, black fathers taking care of their kids. And they always be like, sure. I did that for years. This thing that they're saying ain't happening. I'm documenting it, and I'm not the only one. Other people are doing the same kind of thing, just walking up to strangers and shit.
Here we go, but now is that black women feeding that propaganda?
Yes, they are. No, it's It's black women doing it. I don't be on legacy media. So I'm not affected by legacy media at all. Right? So how do I hear it directly from them? I've had women on my panels. Like, wait a minute, are you back? Oh, we've done this already. You're late to the party. It's been done. I've done it. 1,000 other podcasters have done this. The documentation is there. Like, it's a dead argument. I'm not going to relive that again. I spent years doing that nightly. We've done it. Kevin Samuels did it every fucking night.
What I'm simply saying is, it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to that. I believe you have a defeatist nature when it comes to black women, and I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that they're hopeless. That there's like I believe that a lot of this has to do with the overall agenda of making sure that we don't get our true right to be the blessed people. I feel like there are people who will do anything to keep that from happening, including pitting our people against each other. That's all I'm saying.
Now, if you want my personal opinion, because my personal opinion is different from the statistics. My personal opinion, there is no hope. It's gonna take, but why? Because the Bible said so. It's gonna 2/3 of black people or the tribes of Israel are gonna die with the rest of the people. Only 1/3 is gonna be saved, right? And of that 1/3, it's gonna take the end of the world for them to come around according to the scriptures. So I'm not gonna hope against what God said is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're watching it happen in real time.
So the Father says that none of them are gonna be able to be.
No, that's not what you doing. Like now, you're acting like milk.
So what I'm saying is there's not all of them. There's a chance.
No, it's never all. Nothing is all except oxygen. No. The majority of them, 2/3, the Bible said. That's the vast majority. That's 66%.
So what I'm simply saying, is I'm still in hope for the 40%. Like I believe.
No, you. Only 36% will be saved, or rather 33% will be saved. Only 33%. Don't bump it up to 40. It's only 33%. But the other 66 is going to die according to the prophecy. Don't hope against what God said is going to happen. And for that one,
what he says is going to happen. What I'm saying is, I don't care how few of them there are. There can only be one.
And there are always exceptions.
Okay,
so by doing what? How are you going for the exception? By doing what?
No, what I'm saying, exceptions. I don't believe that every woman has the mind. Black woman has the mind state that you're depicting.
Neither do I. I never said every woman has a certain mindset. I said the vast majority. And see, this is the argument. No, it doesn't. I'm just done with the argument. I cut deep, but
the question was, do you think Trump was a racist? And we end up with black women.
Right, because you went to black people and then you went to DEI, right? No, first you went to Mexican. I know exactly how it happened. I said black people, you said no. Well, black women don't say you went right. No, you said Mexican, right? And then you tried to include all minorities, and then you narrowed it down to black people. Then wait. I'm in the middle of talking. Hold on. I'm still broadcasting live.
Let me finish my
I was in the middle of speaking. You did make your point, and I'm responding to it. Well, please finish so I can go. On my fucking show, right? Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. People are watching.
You find every fucking topic to fucking put down black women.
No, I'm not. I'm not putting down black women by saying what they are doing.
All I simply said was black people, and you said, well, black women don't.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. When you said black people, I said, give me an example. And you said DEI. You go back and watch it. You brought up DEI as an example.
I said black people.
I say, give me an example.
Once I mentioned we broke it down to black people, you said your usual sarcastic comment, well, black women don't think.
No, I said, okay, give me an example. I said, give me an example. Go, okay. So when you go back and watch it and you see that you're wrong, will you apologize? We're live in front of the world right now. I can prove what I'm saying.
You'll find a way to bash black women.
No, I didn't bash black women. You brought up DEI, and then I gave you the statistics. But your opinion isn't based on anything real.
That's not true at all. You took this. How are we talking about Trump being a racist? How we get to black?
I'm trying to play back. I'm trying to tell you the conversation. So can I speak now? Can I speak? Okay. So with the way I remember it happening, right? And I can apologize if I'm wrong, because I'm still talking. I love black women. I love black women. I love black women. I'm just not going to pander to them. I'm not going to pander to them.
Any black woman that's listening to this or that knows you would think that.
There's plenty of black women that have come up and vouched for me. Plenty of them. Real life black women. Real life black women have come up here and defended me.
You find any reason to talk about what black women are doing?
But see what you're doing, right? Can I speak now uninterrupted? Can I speak uninterrupted? All right. What you're doing right now, we've seen in this space play out 1,000 times. Okay, because it's called an ad hominem attack. When you can't debate the argument, you try to attack the person. That's what an ad hominem attack. I'm still talking. You are attacking me. You are attacking me. You're making it about 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 me. You're making your argument about me and not about the statistics. It ain't. You brought it up by bringing up DEI. You brought up DEI, and I mentioned white women and black women. But that's who got it. White women and black women. It ain't me finding a way. That's the facts. That's the reality of it. I didn't say black women wasn't shit. I never said that. I said I love black women, but here is what the data, the facts, and the statistics say about what they've been doing.
Keep repeating that. We know the statistics. Every show we got to hear.
No, apparently there are people out here like you who don't know. That's why you think like you think, and you have the opinion you have. Hey, wait. Hold on, wait. I think somebody came up. Hold on. Let me see if this is Milk. Hey, when I ask you to be quiet, you got to be quiet because I'm trying to run the show. Hold on. I think Milt is coming back. No, that ain't Milt. Shit. Somebody else popped in. Somebody popped in and out. So
Milt's not coming back.
well, I didn't know. I had to go look.
He's not coming back because He don't want to hear the same shit.
Well, fuck him then. I don't give a fuck if he don't come back. If he can't be a grown man and discuss factual things, but he could discuss fantasy shit. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm trying my best. I did not bring, I let y'all guide the topics. I didn't create this conversation, but I'm not going to not tell the facts. The facts that I've been telling for 6, 7 years now. The facts are the facts. No, you don't know the facts. That's the point. That's why you believe what you want to believe. And you're accusing me of bashing women because I'm saying the facts. I love black women personally, and I wish more than anything they could get it together. I wish that. But no, I believe that because of God's will and prophecy, 2/3 of them are going to die with everybody else. That's the fact.
But there's still hope.
There's not hope. 2/3 of them are going to die.
Said it's prophecy.
That's the prophecy, right? I've spent years on here trying to save black women. I've spent years talking to them directly, nightly. Many of us have. There are many of us who do this. We talk to them regularly.
I'm not trying to save black women. I'm just saying I believe that you have an issue with them.
No, I don't.
I believe that.
Because I'm stating that all I do is state facts. I do. On my show, I haven't talked about black women like this with DEI in months.
You're specifically quarantining it to DEI. You talk about
because that's what you brought up. You brought it up. You brought it up. All you got to do is go and play it back. And this is what happens. Y'all get mad at me for shit y'all say and then try to put it on me. Then why are you breaking up the show? We were talking good. Oh, you home. I didn't know you were home. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I didn't know you was home.
I'm not upset.
No, oh, me neither. Me neither.
Perspective, what it feels like to me.
Well, if you go back and tell me where I've said something,
What I'm saying is this definitely is not a safe space for black women. So,
but why do black women watch me so much, and why did they come on my show to engage with me? We've done this already. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're late to the space.
I don't want the band tour guy.
We can't go back. The men in this space can't go back and catch men up for shit we've been doing for 7 years. I'm sorry, you're late. It's not our responsibility to help you catch up.
Okay, so you catch up then.
No, I'm already ahead is what I'm saying. We've done this. But you got to eat. We can continue this later. I mean, we can do this later.
Here's my final question.
All right.
Do you think that your relationship with the black women in your family is healthy?
No, I don't.
Okay, so why is that the case? Why are you not?
There are many reasons, but I don't want to. We typically don't discuss personal shit like that on here.
No, I'm saying to round it up. I'm saying whatever you're talking about these black women, that's none of them. It's not working with the people that really matter. That's all I'm saying.
No, they don't matter. That's the thing. They don't. Not according to the scriptures. Your biggest enemies, the Bible says. The Bible disagree with the Bible. The Bible says your biggest enemies. Well, I'm telling you what the Bible would say. The Bible says the biggest enemies in your family will be in your family.
It seems to me like Dan has a little bit of a God complex.
No, I'm just quoting scripture to you. I don't have a God complex. My job is to quote scripture.
determine who goes to heaven.
No, I didn't determine. God determined. And he said,
So stop making it seem like you know who's important and who's not.
I didn't, that wasn't the topic. You asked, why did they have a problem with you?
You said your own fam is not important.
That's what, no, I didn't. I said, God said that the biggest enemies you're going to have are going to be in your, you're not hearing it because you keep interrupting me.
I said, man, how come the people in your religion, you don't have that with the people?
I heard what you said clearly.
You said they're not important. That's what you said. That's what you said.
In the grand scheme of things, because of prophecy, I know the biggest enemies are going to be in my family. I know that, whether that be man or woman. So I'm not surprised that people that I never had an issue with just stopped talking to me. And it all happened in 2024 after the election. That's when it happened.
That I believe that there's some underlying issues going on there, bro.
And it may be. Maybe they're my issues. Maybe they're their issues. I don't know. And I got other things on the priority list to worry about what certain people think. Now, one of the things I'm trying to do is solve issues between me, you, and Milt. That's more important to me right now.
To the same. Comes to the same issues.
But the truth is the truth. If y'all can't handle the truth, then life goes on. Milt hung up because statistics were coming out. No, I'm speaking for him because he said something in the chat. I don't know if you read it. Hold on, I'll read it to you. Wait a minute. Maybe I think he's still in the chat. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now he's saying read studio chat. Can you look at the studio chat? No, you can't see it. Hold on, I can see it. Hold on. Then he says, this idiot, now he's insulting me again. Remember the ad hominem attacks? You know what, Milt? Fuck you. You know what? Because I asked you not to be disrespectful and do that and to keep that shit private. And you keep doing that. So fuck you. You know what? I can't with him, man. I'm tired of that shit. Now, he's saying little smart ass shit in my chat, but his phone died, his headphone died. He couldn't man the fuck up and come back on here and talk like a man.
You gotta understand.
I ain't gotta understand shit. I've been giving him grace, Ali. Ali, when you told me to be nice, I've been trying to. I really have. But it's the fact that he keep poking the fucking bear, man. And I told you he'd been doing that. And I'm serious. I don't like that shit. And you wouldn't like it either. You would not like that. It don't matter what he's saying. It's the fact that he's saying little smart shit instead of being on the chat like a grown man. So now he's trying to embarrass me on my show? Matter of fact, let's block his ass on there. I don't want that shit on my show. I normally don't even take time. I usually let my mods do this. Hold on a minute. It's ridiculous, man. I'm sorry to keep it from eating, but hold on. It's fucking ridiculous. You want to go live in fucking fantasy world? Come talk to me. Come talk to us, or rather me, in 10 years, and we'll see where you at. See what things is at. What, did he go back and delete all of his shit now? Is that what he just did? No, that ain't what he did. Hold on. I'm pissed off now. You still here, Ali? Oh, I can't do it from here? Wait a minute. Nah, I can't do it from here. I'll do it from Ali. Ali? You know, this is fucking ridiculous. And I'm sorry for my regular viewers. This is ridiculous. Some of y'all I can see, and some of y'all I can't see because I am simulcasting on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and some other ones. And I apologize for y'all, but this shit, really trying to do something good and just have a good conversation. Yeah. And it shouldn't come to me having to block my cousin on my channel because he can't control his fucking emotions. I shouldn't have had to do that. But I mean, I'm sorry. I lost Ali. I don't know if his phone died or he went to just go ahead and eat. I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna drop off the channel to go troll me in the chat because you and your fucking feelings and shit, I ain't got time for that silly ass shit. Put them in the same category as them women. That's what the fuck I'll do. The women we talk about is in our family. They all stopped speaking to me after the election. I mean, the day after the election, November 6th, they stopped speaking to me, 2024. So that's something I did, or that's my internal issues, and somehow I hate black women because they stopped speaking to me and they blocked me because Trump got reelected. What the fuck? Like, I'm not going to entertain that. I'm not going to entertain that. We're just going to go on with my regular show. We're just going to go on with my regular show. I was planning on doing a Cuzo chat, but obviously I got to be the only Cuzo in here right now. But, again, where the conversation went wrong, and somebody can go back, listen to it, and then come back on here and leave it in the chat if I brought up black women. But what he said was, why is Trump a white supremacist or racist or whatever? And I was like, I don't think he is. And then I asked him, like, which people, like I said, I wanted to be specific. Which people are we talking about? First, Mexicans came up. Then he went to, I believe, black women. Then I'm like, can you give me an example? Black people. And then I said, well, black women don't see themselves as black people. They see themselves separate. Paraphrasing what I originally said. Not saying it verbatim. I don't want nobody to hold that to me. And then we got on to, and then I gave an example of how and when black women separated themselves. They've been doing it. They started doing it in the 70s. But I gave them an example of that with Ice Cube going on Vivica Fox and Lisa Ray's show. And that's what they always do. Even when you're talking about boys, their own sons, not men. You talk about sons, they still do the same thing. They see themselves separate. Girls and women are all that matter, and men and boys don't matter. They see themselves above us, superior. Hell, I was on Fugazi's channel, hanging out in the chat the other day, and Cooley was saying he was interviewing that girl Dawn Quisha or whatever, and she had this whole black woman supremacy thing. I'm like, what? She called herself a black woman supremacist, is what she called herself. I'm like, whoa, I had never heard that one. That was the girl, you know, she had the do-rag on and the bandana or whatever, and the gold fronts or whatever. She was like real aggressive. It was crazy. But that's the sentiment. It ain't me doing it. Again, and I've proven this time and time again. I constantly had Black women around me. I'm constantly interacting with women of any race. I don't have any problem with women, not at all. But that's the ad hominem attack when they can't argue the statistics of what they are actually doing, because that's what we were talking about before the conversation went left. I brought up the divorce numbers. Can't argue with that. I brought up the children out of wedlock numbers. You can't argue with these things. That's their choice. Men had nothing to do with that. Both of those women can choose at any time to go down to a courthouse and file for divorce. And hell, a lot of the times, the taxpayer has to pay for they don't even got to pay the filing fee. The taxpayer has to pay for it. A lot of y'all didn't know that. But like, I'm not talking opinion. But it's hard to have these discussions when people are giving their opinion or their personal beliefs that's not based on anything documented, citation, case law. And then they get frustrated and hang up. And that's what happened to my first cousin, Milk. He hung up. No argument. But then they want to try to make like I'm attacking Black women. I don't even have conversations with the women in my family. So these women who aren't speaking to me are women who really weren't speaking to me prior to the election. But it just went, the rest of them clicked up after the election. I'm talking to. I had just sent my cousin one of these spacemen that I got right here to shoot the stars on the ceiling for her daughter. I had just sent that to her. I used to talk to her mother every weekend, right? So they had been doing this shit. They had been doing it. I remember before I moved down here, which is before the election, I would need rides like to different places, like a doctor visit or wherever. And I called, I needed help moving. And I called a few of them. Only one called back. And that was Brianna. But I called all of them. Because they all pretty much got SUVs. So I was hoping to get a couple of them to help me move. But, so how do we explain that? Like, that was before the election. I ain't had no problem with nobody. I was talking to them regular. Hell, I had not too long got out the hospital. But it's facts. Can't argue with facts. And we've been doing this here in this manosphere space. And if any of you that's watching here now, the People's Podcast, or you're familiar with me, because I've been on other podcasts, hundreds, and we always get these type of people, and it's always ad hominem attacks. Well, you got issues with women. That's what made me start bringing women from my personal life up. Even though one of my moms is from my personal life, she didn't count. So I brought another one up, and then another one. I brought multiple women up over the years to vouch for me. And I would just sit back and shut up. Remember when Red and Lena got into the argument? Remember they got out of control? Because Red was defending me? I've done this. It's old, but I'm not going to. You got men out here who really are not familiar with the etiquette or the history of this space, and I understand that. And that's why I kind of went back They were talking sports, and we were talking a trip, and then out of the blue, he go to Trump question. I'm not gonna back down from the question. I answered the question. No. Then now they got to analyze it further. Now you want to know more. So then now we got to dig deep. Trump has done more for black people than any president. That's a statistical fact. We can look up what other presidents have done and what Trump has done. The opportunity zones, the HBCUs, other opportunities, jobs. I mean, this is what Trump, or they would rather have a bunch of loudmouth black women working for the government, not doing nothing. You got 10 of them. What did Elon say? It was like 10 people when it only took one person to do the job. You got 10 times the amount of people just so you could boost up, so they could boost up their unemployment numbers or their hiring numbers and make it look like they were actually doing something when they weren't. But I'm a hater. I'm bashing black women because I state that fact on what actually happened. So Trump started firing all of them. And guess what? The government is still running. It's actually running better. All you got to do is look at any of these cities where the DEI has been implemented heavily, and they're all over budget by billions of dollars. They're all ran Harleby. Look at fucking Los Angeles. Karen Bass. She's the ringleader. And then even in Chicago, you had Lightfoot up there. And then you had right next door to Chicago, Dalton, you had Tiffany Haynard. And now she down in Atlanta trying to fuck shit up down there. Look at when they're not just mayors, when they're DAs or any kind of position of power. They all sleeping with their bodyguards and stealing money and shit. It's the same playbook. But because I report that information to y'all, this factual information about my podcast, or to whoever I'm speaking to, I'm bashing black women. But if you're serious about really, and I'd love more than nothing to try to bring the black women and the black man back together. I've said it many times on here until I realized they don't want to be with us. I mean, look at them women in power. What do? They ain't marrying black men. What have they told us all our life? Oh, y'all, the NBA players and football players, they only go to white women and they traitors to their people. What are black women doing when they get in power? Marrying white men. Ketanji Brown, Kamala Harris, Jasmine Crockett's not married. Again, can't come into an agreement with her old age. She's in her 40s with a black man, but that's not the point. They either single or they married to a white man. Oprah has laid that blueprint out years ago. And she keeps Stedman in the doghouse and shit, you know. I mean, it's a $1 million doghouse, but he off in the side and he get an allowance. But why ain't never get married? They on the same property. I mean, they on the estate together, you know. I mean, they got to take a golf cart to see each other, but whatever. Whatever. Let me check the chat. Yeah, I didn't like my cousin spamming my chat. I don't like that. And I would have had the same reaction to anybody else. Y'all know we don't like trolls and people spamming our chat with that nonsense. It's rude and it's disrespectful. And if people can't control their disrespect, I don't give a fuck who they are. Now, me and Ali weren't disrespectful to each other, surprisingly, because me and Ali both got the same temper, and me and him can get off the hook with each other. we be talking about killing each other. Nigga, I'm gonna come down here and stab you and whoop your ass. And, that's how me and him be. We get that mad at each other. But that's me and him. But Milton been pushing my buttons for like last couple of weeks with this nonsense and shit. And, they ain't gonna didn't lie. Oh, my headset died. Then use your speakerphone. I mean, and at least use your speakerphone to say, hey, I gotta go. Okay, cool. But I find I don't do the coincidence shit. I find it coincidental when we start talking about that topic, all of a sudden his headset died. Because y'all know how headsets work. They start beeping first, usually. Unless you got a wired headset. I'm assuming it's Bluetooth. If you got a Bluetooth, it's going to beep before your shit dies. But whatever. Whatever. There's ways to handle things and act like men. And he didn't act like a man. He act like a little bitch. So I treated him like one. Fuck out of here. Again, I don't give a fuck who it is. You want to be a bitch, we gonna get treated like one. Or you want to be a man, we could talk man shit, which I thought we were doing. Which I thought that was the purpose of the Cuzo chat. To talk man shit and to be an example. It's young men that watch my channel. So you're not just being, doing that nasty shit to me. You're doing it in front of other young men. Nah, I'm the people's champ, motherfucker. I don't know where you think you at. And you goddamn well know, I don't care how sick I am. You wouldn't do that shit in person. Because you get punched right in your fucking face. I can still do that, trust me. But I'm gonna keep the personal family shit off of here. But we're not gonna play games like you don't know who the fuck I am. But see, when people get on the phone and get some distance between you, a few states, they get bold, and say shit they wouldn't say to you in person. Shit that they've never said to you in person. Now, don't take advantage of me because I'm sick, because I'm many states away. Play that game if you want and see what happens. I don't play them games. I don't like that shit. You're being disrespectful. And I asked up front before we came on live to be respectful. I asked not to talk over all that talking over each other shit. I asked not to do it. Trying to run a damn show. I take my show seriously. I mean, it may not mean nothing to them, and my little 500 subscribers ain't really nothing. I don't know why I'm holding this phone like I'm still talking to Ali. But it may not seem like nothing, but it's mine. It's something I've developed and I've grown over the years, and I'm proud of my channel. So and I don't like nobody disrespecting it. I'm going to defend it. And if he can't understand that, and I ain't never going to get no apology. Because he ain't never going to see himself in wrong. I just said this to him the other day when we had our cousins chat on the phone, our conference call. You can't just admit, my bad, and move the fuck on. Can't do it. I play devil's advocate and straddle the fence and all of that shit for every fucking topic and incomplete sentences and bad grammar. Nobody know what the fuck you talking about. I'm trying to follow along. Like, damn, we gonna do this, do it the right way. It ain't hard. I asked, save some of this backroom stuff for the back room. Immediately, first thing, he started going right back to what I asked him not to talk to because he got the attitude, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do where I want to do it. Well, not on my shit. And keep having that attitude, somebody gonna whoop your fucking ass. That's what's gonna end up happening. I ain't saying it's gonna be me, but that ain't man shit. But, people like to play tough, even include members of my family. I ain't never whooped nobody ass in his fucking life. But he a tough guy all of a sudden, I don't play that. I'm known for whooping ass. But damn. I believe, and somebody get in the chat now, if you're in the chat, go back Watch the beginning of the video where we start talking about the Trump shit and play that little segment and tell me if I brought up DEI or did he bring up DEI? Because once you bring up DEI, you're talking about black women and white women. That's what I said. That's a fact. That's factual. How is that me having a personal issue with women? That's a fact. He chose to bring that up. First, the little slight dig, it wasn't a big deal, was the Trump dig. I don't know why we got to go to is Trump a racist. No. Why Joe Biden was a racist. Kamala was a racist. These the motherfuckers that's been funding the racists and stealing our money. That ain't important. I think that's important and worthy of talking about. But when you have personal opinions that ain't based on that the reality, and you're unaware of the reality, I mean, you could believe whatever you want to believe. That's why it says the definition of feelings is a belief, especially a vague and rational one. That's Oxford Dictionary. And that's the source that you go to if you're trying to study the etymology of a word. You go to Oxford, not Webster's. Webster's is more for the everyday man. Oxford's is for scholars. Digging into, etymology and shit, trying to really get to what does this word mean, I love my cousins, but sometimes you can't stand them. So me and Mill probably just don't need to talk for a little while. That's what it got to be. That's what it got to be. Because I'm not going to have that constant, every time we talk, it's little digs and shit. That's what women do to each other. Men don't do that shit, Now, me and Ali will disagree, but we don't typically, we'll crack jokes on each other, and sometimes we'll get up to the line. We don't usually cross that line, but Milton is just constantly digging, My Uncle Tommy used to do that. Let's see. Shit. Oh, it just says welcome to live. Okay, all right. Damn, did I delete all of the chats? God damn. I thought it was more people. It was just him. I deleted all the chats. It was just becoming too much. And then I'm trying to run a show. I'm having a conversation with Ali. And then he in my chat distracting from the main conversation. And people can see that. It makes you look bad. You look like an asshole. YouTube is open to the world. Even though I only got 500 subscribers, I can have any amount of people viewing me at any time. And there have been times where I've had, the most I've ever had watching me at one time, I think was about 1,000 on a live stream. That's the most I ever got. So any amount of people can be watching at any time, and you make us look bad. I'm sick of black men when we supposed to get together and do something productive. It's always somebody in the group that got to make us look bad, make us look like we can't function, And this is why black women say the things they say about us. We can't work together. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Look how we just represented ourselves. That's horrible, man. But he don't give a fuck because he lives in his little world, his little bubble, and that's all that matters to him. He ain't concerned with the larger group. At least Ali was showing some awareness of the larger group and like, what about them, And I can respect that, but to have no respect at all for black people, and I'm the only one that's pissed off about it? Really? Did anybody else see that? That's ridiculous. No, I don't think the man is a racist. It's all about the money. I did what, a week worth of shows while I was proving this nightly. They've been screaming racist at this man for 10 years, calling him Hitler, attacking him, attacking his family, even down to his grandkids, trying to lock him up. Why did they do all of that? And they started doing that before he even got in office. And the truth is coming out that Obama set him up. They've been investigating that, and that's what's been being reported, that Obama was in the room aware of this thing, they were talking about the Russia. That's where it all started, because they thought they had him with that. And then that didn't work, so they went right on to this next thing. They're trying to connect him to Epstein and everything else. Everything is Trump's fault. Even though it was more Democrats on the list, but he was mentioned in the Epstein notes. Yes, it was Epstein himself talking about Trump. There was no record of Trump ever being on the island or any of that shit. Hell, the reason why we know about Epstein is because of Trump. Trump domed him out down in Florida, in Mar-a-Lago. But we raced past that and focused in on Epstein and one of his business partners having a conversation about Trump, and that means Trump did something. That don't even make sense. But all of these other people, senators and congressmen and high-level people around the world that was actually on the list, we ain't talking about them, because that's the magic trick I keep talking about. Look at this hand. Don't look behind my back. That's what the Democrats have been doing. But yet, they just voted an actual Nazi with a chest tattoo of the Nazi swastika on his chest. They voted him into office. Why? Because it's all about the money. Follow the rich white men. Detective Carter's theory of an investigation. I've been saying this for years. But I like a month ago, I did a whole week on this. Everything comes back to them trying to hide the money. Because the money that all these illegal immigrant populations are getting, a percentage of that is going back to Democrats and kickbacks. That's why fucking Newsom is in trouble. He's been doing kickbacks to his wife. Hell, she's been laundering the money. But we so oblivious because y'all so easily distracted as a people, black people. Y'all easily distracted. Jump all over the place and miss the point. The point is the money. They're trying to protect the money. And you see, the Dems ain't trying. Trump is so bad to black women and black people. Why the Democrats ain't protecting us with a policy that's going to counteract whatever Trump is allegedly doing against black people? Hell, the man is going into three black cities. Well, two definitely, and cleaned them up. DC is a black city, chocolate city, cleaned up. And I'm sorry, my echo was talking in the bedroom. And Memphis is a black city, high black population. You had black people saying, hey, I didn't vote for the man, but I like what he's doing. It's the first time in my lifetime I can remember my kids can go out and play like kids. And the guy was sitting on the porch and he panned to the kids out in the street. He's like, in my lifetime, I ain't never seen this. But Trump is racist. He ain't going into white people cities and fixing them. He offered to go into Chicago. Chicago has been a problem my entire life, 50 years. You would think, and the citizens want Trump. You got that group of black women that always go to all of the council meetings, the city council meetings in Chicago. That real pretty red bone one is like the leader. And they always vocal and they like Trump, please bring the National Guard here. So we going to ignore the citizens. Black women, actually black women saying it. Nah, we going to focus on Carmelo Anthony, the murderer. He was actually a murderer. He admitted to being one, but he thought he had a self-defense claim, which anybody, any lawyer could have told him, no, you can't do self-defense because you could have walked away. They had the same evidence the prosecution had. They seen the same video. They know the boy never got jumped, but the defense let that narrative run rampant because it was rallying the people outside the courtroom because y'all all niggas. It's so easy to manipulate. Why the defense ain't come out and say, listen, we're going to follow the evidence. There's no evidence of him being jumped, but we are going to follow the evidence. Blah, blah, blah. They didn't do none of that. No, because they wanted that crowd out there. They wanted to try to influence the jury some kind of way. Because they know they didn't have law on their side. When you can't argue the law, argue something else. Computer, what is the saying that begins with when you can't argue the law, you argue? What is that saying?
The saying you're thinking of is when you can't argue the law, you argue the facts. It's a classic legal strategy that highlights how lawyers adapt their approach based on the strengths of their case.
So, and then it continues. When you can't argue the law, you argue the facts. When you can't argue the facts, what comes next? Computer, when you argue the law, you argue the law, you can't argue the law, rather, you argue the facts. When you can't argue the facts, you argue what? What comes next?
When you can't argue the facts, you argue the law. If neither facts nor law are on your side, some say you should pound the table.
By pounding the table, it can be actual and metaphorical. So in a metaphorical sense, how would you pound the table?
Metaphorically speaking, you charge that table with persuasive arguments. Think of it like plugging into a socket of solid evidence to power up your case. Want to learn about other powerful argument techniques beyond just facts and law?
No, I just wanted to complete that expression, and I thought there was more to it.
That's the complete expression. No more to it.
Okay, thank you. I always thought there was more.
You bet.
All right. I always thought there was more, but that's what what's going on though. When they can't argue the law, they argue the facts. When they can't argue the facts, you pound the table. And the pounding the table is like creating a distraction so that way the jury is not paying attention to the facts and the law. You distract them from it. And you kind of saw that in the Johnny Depp case with Amber Heard. Amber Heard's lawyers tried to do that until Johnny Depp's lawyer, the real pretty one, what was her name? Shit. I can't remember her name. Real pretty Mexican chick. She was fine and she was smart. Until she got up there and ripped apart Amber Heard. But that's what it's like. But you're only hearing one side of the argument, and then while you're trying to get your side out, they keep talking. They don't want to stop. And they don't want to go point for point. Because this is what women will do. And not just black women, not all. How many times have we heard that not all shit? We've heard it. At least for the last all my life, but definitely 7 years of this. When that's women's argument. Not everyone. Nobody said that. You're saying the majority. And that's why we trained ourselves to change our verbiage to say the majority of such and such. So that way, when it's stupid to come back and say not all. And I didn't say all. I said the majority. The majority is 51%. The vast majority is more. Can't argue with this shit. They made songs about this shit for decades, movies for decades. Show me the black man movie that features black men bashing black women. I'll wait. Where's that movie? Now, you have black exploitation movies that was about pimps and hoes and criminals. That's different. They made movies specifically and TV shows, bash her girlfriends, bashing black men, making black men look like they were inferior and buffoons. And show me the black movie, the black or TV show where black men were doing the reverse of that to black women. I'll wait. It doesn't exist. So they try to make it, well, black men too. And I guess I lost a black woman because somebody dropped off. I guess I lost somebody. But anyway, how many do I have on, or are they on another platform? I only can see YouTube. Okay. But that's the argument they make. That doesn't mean I hate black women because I'm stating a lived reality. I'm stating documented facts. They documented it themselves. And anytime black men try to organize and do something for themselves or do something for black boys, here come the black women. They the first ones to say something. But what about the girls? What about the women? They came over here to this space. Women, nobody invited women. Men were here. We were discussing shit, all kinds of issues amongst ourselves. They jumped over here, and now the narrative in mainstream media is the manosphere is against women in dating culture or some shit. Black men discuss all kind of topics. We discuss legal issues, sports, politics, family life, married life. We discuss all kind of things. Any topic imaginable. You got black men on here doing talking about Bitcoin and finance. That's what is it, Jerry Freedom and BTC Backpack. Those are two black guys. Just right off the top of my head. JT Thornton, JT the Pocket Watcher. Coach Greg Adams talks about money and finance. So does Anton Daniels on multiple platforms. So why don't we hear about that? Hell, Anton Daniels went on with Stephen A. Smith and they discussed politics. They had a political conversation. So it ain't just dating and black women and, that's all they want to do is talk about black women. No, I'd rather not, actually. Or I'd rather talk about how polite you are, how great moms you are. I'd rather talk about those things, but I can't because the statistics don't say so. Are there great moms out there that are black? Yeah, of course. Great moms. But the fact of the matter is, most of our mamas, mine included, was just a regular ass mama. And my mama was a baby mama before she got married to my stepfather. Facts. That's a fact. It don't hurt me. I mean, that's the reality of it. I had a good childhood, but I was raised by my grandparents. So, I mean, whatever. But if I got members of I don't even want to talk about my family, I'm tired of it. But We should be as able as Black people. The reason why we can't solve problems, like Dr. Claude Anderson prophetically said, we're too busy trying to skip floors. We don't know how to start at the ground floor. And the ground floor is family, the husband and the wife. You got to start there before you can skip to politics or skip the police or business or any of those other levels of that building he described as a 5-story building in his analogy. But I can't have that conversation with my cousins because they never read Pyronomics. They don't know what I'm talking about. So I come off like I know everything. No, there's plenty of guys in this space who've read these kind of books. This is one reason me and Angry Man get along. Me and him read the same books. We read the same books. Me and Obsidian read the same books. You know, my ideology is in line with the Bible. I don't contradict the Bible at all. So the Bible said it ain't gonna never work. So it is what it is. Not to the end of the world. End of the world comes, the women will come back with shame. Computer, what is the scripture? The daughters of thy people.
Which scripture are you looking for?
The daughters of thy people, it'll be 7 women for every man. Read that scripture, please. Computer, read the scripture about there'll be 7 women for every man. Read that entire scripture, please.
Isaiah 4:1 says, "In that day 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we'll eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Just let us be called by your name to take away our disgrace." This reflects a time of societal upheaval.
Computer, read the King James Version, please. Always the King James Version. Computer.
And in that,
I'm sorry, please continue.
"And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach."
Thank you.
Anytime.
Oh, one more thing, computer. Computer, one more thing. What is the biblical definition of reproach? Computer, what is the biblical definition of reproach?
In biblical terms, reproach refers to shame or disgrace. In Isaiah 4:1, it specifically relates to the stigma of being unmarried or childless, which was considered a great shame in that culture. This term appears in several other biblical passages. Would you like to see how it's used elsewhere?
No.
Got it.
There are dozens, if not 100 of scriptures that are giving correction specifically to the Black women. That's not my fault. But if you read those scriptures, somehow you're bashing women now, right? Is that what's going on? No, I believe what the scriptures say. I mean, it's hard for me even to have hope. My hope is for the minority of women, and I've said that many times. I ain't trying to save everybody. Everybody can't make the boat, I've said. But of those who can, men and women, I would like to wake those people up. I've said that. I don't know how that gets turned around into me bashing women or something. I don't even like that word bashing. That's such a feminist word. Only feminists and liberals use that bashing word. You know, I don't even think they know what it means, you know, but that's an ad hominem attack. because they have no facts. How do you argue with the facts? Black men get married more than black women, but we're so bad, right? Black men get married at a higher rate than black women. That's a fact. And then even when I mentioned blackdemographics.com, my cousin broke out laughing. Like, I don't understand what the joke is. That's the website. If you're interested in getting the truth and seeing the statistics for yourself, it's a website made by black people for black people. It's all the data and statistics in an easy to read format, articles that discuss certain issues that affect our culture, things of that nature. It's a very good website, and I recommend that all black people visit that website at least once. Blackdemographics.com. It's a real website. I'm trying to get the link, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. I've been meaning to do that. This thing gets on my nerves sometimes. Let me go there. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. I think that's the link. But damn, I'm not signed in. Okay, no problem. I got to sign in. I just want to see what the most recent article is, just to give y'all an example. The 2025 jobless divide, black women versus white women. That's the article. Me bringing that up, would be, here you go again, I guess, right? I just happened to randomly go to this website to see the article. The first article came up with black women versus white women. They didn't say black people versus black people. They're doing that for a reason. It's like 2 articles on that. Let's see. Then there's an article entitled Washington, D.C. It's going over the demographic profile of Washington, D.C., it says. And it's a couple of advertisements to support black, but they so quick to boycott Walmart. They got money to go on vacation and get BBLs and lashes and weave, but when this website is crying out for black people to support it, and it's only $1.99 per month. I gotta check and see if I'm still getting billed for that shit, because I know I signed up for it a long time ago, and I got the same credit card. I'm not and then they got sections, black marriage data. This is called core topics. Black marriage data, black male data, black state rank. Jesus. They're showing a map. And most of the black people on the map are on the East Coast. The West Coast is like little pinholes, like pinhole size of black people populations. Wow. I didn't know it was that bad in California. Political party affiliation, black women data, black income. I'm just reading off some topics in case some of y'all may be curious about them, and they break down these things, these topics. Let's go to black men data and let's see what's in there. It's been a while since I've been in here. Hold on. Black male data. Let's see what comes up. If any articles come up. Black male statistics. And then under that, they got population. How many black men are there? That's a good question. How many black men are here? Same article. And then they break it down by age. It's a lot of interesting stuff in here, though. I'm gonna go back. There's some wait a minute. I'm just curious now. Black women data. I want to see if it's the same stuff, or did they bring up something else? Same questions. How many are there? Black women statistics, income, those kind of things. Let's see, what's the population? 21 million. That's weird because at one point I thought it was 23 million. I got to look at that. Median age is 37 years old. They're 52% of the population. They start getting into it. Oh, now here go an article. 12 childhood trauma archetype. That might be interesting. I hope they do that for black men too. So we can stop calling them betas and all of that shit. They say something, there's a subheading, age matters, right? What does it say? The median age for black women is 37 years old, which is significantly younger than the median age of all women, which is 40.3 years. Okay. 22% of black women are under the age of 18. Oh shit. This nearly the same as 20% of all women in that group nationwide. Okay. I can read. I just have to scroll because of my eyesight. I'm legally blind. for those of you here for the first time. So forgive my reading ability right now. Um, the percentage of women rises notably in older age, um, in notable age groups. For example, 15% of Black women are, damn it, are 65 or older, while only 12% of Black men fall into that group. So that's interesting. Wait a minute. So yeah, basically they're saying it's going to be more older Black women than there will be Black men. Well, we know that. That fits history because Black men die younger historically. More health issues, more stress. They die in wars historically. All of those kind of things. So yeah, of course, Black women would be outliving the men. That is no surprise there. Um, but they're just making note of it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Now, this, what I'm about to read is for ages 25 and up, right? So let's see. wait a minute, what? Wow, didn't know that. Okay. High school graduate, 24% of Black women, 25% of Black, no, 24% of Black men. Is that right? Oh, yeah. No, 24% of Black women, and then 25% of all women. Okay. Um, some college, no degree. 23% of Black women, 19% of all women. Associate's degree, 10% of Black women, and 10% of all women. That's good. Um I thought it would be more discrepancy. I didn't know if hold on a second, y'all. I'm typing. All right. I guess my cousin Milt is trying to Big Milt is trying to come back. I'm waiting for a response to see if that's the case. But now if he's gonna come on here and be disrespectful again, or whatever, or try to check me or whatever, because he's petty, he can do that directly. He can call me directly. And I'll put him on speakerphone just like I did Ali. But if he wants to come on and not be disrespectful, and we continue on and with our Cuzo chat that we're supposed to be doing on here, we can definitely do that. I would much like it to be more than one episode, you know. But I'm waiting for a response. So we'll see what he says, what Ali says. So I don't know why he texting Ali when he could just text me. So, or we got a group chat. He could have said in the group chat, "Hey, I want to come back up." Okay, no problem. So I'll give him the opportunity to come back if he wants to come back. But otherwise, I'm not going to play. This is a business. This is my business. No matter how small it is and insignificant it is in the grand scheme of the manosphere and YouTube, it's still my business. I take it seriously. But we'll see. Anyway, I gave y'all a preview of blackdemographics.com. I think it's good information on there, things I don't know. And usually I go there. It's a collection of all of the sources, like the CDC, BLS, and Pew Research, and all of those credible places. It puts it all together in one for Black people. Yeah, so 17% of Black women have a bachelor's degree. 22% of all women do. So that debunks that bullshit that Black women talk, because they lie. Oh, we're the most educated. No, you're not. The average for all women is 22%. Black women are at 17% right now. But that's why you go to the facts and the data to debunk. Graduate or professional degree. 13% of Black women have one. 15% of all women. That makes sense. Let's see. Bachelor degree or higher. That would be 29% of Black women and 37% of all women. That's almost a 10-point jump. Couple of percentage points off. Now, this is interesting. Attended college. Because you know how you get those surveys and it'll ask you what's your highest level of education. You'll put high school, college, some college, grad school. Now they got a new one in here. That's attended college. I like that category. Attended college. 69% of Black women attended but did not graduate. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're live, by the way. I'm still live. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Relax. Did you see my comment where I said, SS died?
No, I didn't. Ali told me. That's how I found out.
Okay, so you only saw the one comment, not the other.
No, I saw a few comments that I just kind of read over, but I didn't see anything that said headset when I was looking at it. So I don't know when you left it, or where you left it, because at one point you also said look in the back chat. I think you said, but my response to that was I'm trying to run the show. I couldn't switch over to the back chat. I was using the other phone to look at the YouTube chat. So, yeah.
You was like liberal and be petty. That's probably what happened, y'all.
And I apologize to you if I accuse you of doing something you ain't do. And I'm doing that live in front of the world.
Live in front of the world, I apologize about my comment. After I heard that, was like, and that's right when I said it too, right when I wrote it in. I was just like, oh,
he gonna take this the wrong way. That's what you.
That's what's up.
That's what you thought I'm asking.
I mean, well, I heard the but you did say, and as good as your word, you did say I will apologize if I got it wrong.
Yes, and didn't I just not do that?
The one who's pointing it out, so I do realize that. That's why I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Oh, okay. I thought you was asking me to do it again. I'll do it again. I love y'all, and I have no problem apologizing to y'all if shit got out of pocket on my end. I will apologize. Me and Ali do it all the time, but usually with me and Ali, it ends with he gonna whoop my ass and I'm gonna stab him. That's usually how it is with me and him. And then the next day we talking like nothing happened. You know.
My thing is, my only thing.
Oh, Ali here too. My bad. I thought I heard you.
I don't understand how you could have the cuz chat, and when the cuz chat on, you continue. That's not fair.
I was hoping y'all would call back, so I kept it going. I was hoping.
I don't believe that. You shouldn't get bonus time in the cousin chat.
Oh shit. That's how we looking at it? Like it's bonus time? Well, do y'all want to come back on? If y'all want to come back on, I'll drop the link again and we can just continue on and move on.
The mysterious thing I put out on purpose.
The what? No. He already resolved that. He apologized. I apologize. It's over with. That's enough for me. Yeah. Yes, I believe you. If you said that's what happened, I believe you. I have no reason to believe otherwise. You telling me as a man that's what happened, I'm good.
Martin Luther King, anybody to be confused, I am certainly, and I still reserve.
Oh, Ali. Now, just because you said that, I'm going to be petty. And our next thumbnail, I'm going to have all of them pictures on the wall behind us, like the black people used to have Martin Luther King and John F. Kennedy.
The liberals being back in the corner at 5:45. 5:45 and 30 seconds. The headset miraculously.
No, he's been driving for a while, so that's realistic. And it's happened to me and him before when we was talking, and he had to go. I got to go, and he clicked off because he knew his headset was going to die. It happens. So
whether it's realistic or not, he's not the question at hand. The question at hand was, I don't buy it.
No, he even said.
Because if I was getting cooked the same way Ali was after I left, I would absolutely do the same thing he's doing now. Deflect like a tennis player.
No, I'm defending you, Milt. I'm defending you against Ali's theory.
Let's be honest, Milt, you did it, J. Cole.
Oh shit.
That's what it was. In my hand. That's what it was. It was a blatant J. Cole. J. Cole was done. You disappeared in the midst of the battle.
All right, wait a minute. Well, while y'all talking, I'm gonna get the new link. Hold on a minute, because I don't think the old one's gonna work. Hold on.
I don't think I was in y'all's battle. They thought was I know I what side I was on.
No, Ali came up with the reality pill. You ain't on a side. We talking reality.
We just think Ali can be a little personal, like.
No, I don't think Ali was bad. Do you know your cousin?
Spiritual level, you know what you know, is it what J. Cole does?
Mm.
The podcast was the boxing ring.
Right.
No. This is WWF, and we're in a free for all.
Right.
You didn't even let us the apology. You didn't even let us throw you out the ring. You jumped over the.
Yeah, I ain't get a chance to mute him or nothing. You know.
Nothing. Right. And it brings us back to the headphone debacle. Right when the heat got turned to 1 mil, it's click. He did a J. Cole.
All right, I put a new link. I put a fresh link. That is part of the script in WWF. In WWF, we gang up and throw one person out, and then we go at it. That's how it's supposed to go. That's the script. Yeah, you kind of just fell out the ring on your own, you know. All right, I put a fresh link. I put a fresh link in the cousins chat. Y'all can have. I get y'all up a speaker and let y'all be back on.
I do not have the time.
All right, y'all heard him. He said he don't have the time. Everybody.
Well, he got the time to still tag team and try to jump Milt. Oh, time for that.
All right, Milt, do you want to come back up? The link is fresh. It's available.
Exactly.
I mean, you asked him questions. He didn't even answer. You asked him about the soccer. We skipped over that. I don't even.
Time in the world. Why can't he jump on the chat? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you got things to talk about.
Man, I am missing the World Cup, though. I could go back and watch it. I mean, what you could do is get back on the chat since you've got time. So,
the link is there for you.
Man, but I'm gonna find out because I'm gonna go back and rewatch. I'm gonna find out. You know what? If you didn't back out, J. Cole, you would have heard the damn conversation. But you dipped out.
But guess what? The beauty of doing it on the live stream, it's recorded forever. Nobody can say, I didn't say this, I didn't say that. It's there.
That's right. As long as Ali don't have no editing power, then we good.
No, ain't no editing.
Where are we going to do the cousin trip? And it's turned into a debacle. It's a debacle what's going on right now. We've gotten further and further away from the goal.
But the link is in the chat for either one of y'all.
I'm the only one that thinks this went well. Like everything, the cousin trip talk, the fucking if it went well, you get your ass back on the chat. All right. Tell me, you back in? You in?
Ali, give us 15 minutes.
I gotta show him how to do it. I'll show you how to do this.
And Milt, turn your camera off if you don't want to be on camera. Yeah, it's a little camera icon before you even come in. Will you type your name at?
We really gonna be out of here now.
All right, I'm dropping off.
Can you figure out not how to hang up?
I'm dropping off. I'll wait for y'all to come on the chat. Yeah, I'm dropping off. All right. So my cousins are coming back. So I like that. That's how black men are supposed to resolve issues. And I apologize. Y'all know me. Y'all know I get fired up quick, and maybe I need to be more not as quick to anger as I'm supposed to be, according to the scriptures. That's something I got to work on personally. So I apologized, right? So we're waiting for them to come up. As soon as they come up, I'll bring them in one by one. Right now, they probably signing in the StreamYard and such. I gotta figure out what I'm eating. I got on here and got totally distracted. I was gonna cook something. I was thinking Salisbury steak, but it's dark outside now, and y'all know how that go. Oh, wait a minute. All right, that looks like Ali.
Yup, avatar is changed. You see, I
All
changed
right, got Ali waiting on milk.
You see, I changed my avatar, right?
Yeah.
Milk gonna take 10 years to get on. He getting on here.
Maybe it's just his internet connection is slow. I don't know. It is Cleveland, right?
Nah, it's all conspiracy. It's all a conspiracy.
I mean, Cleveland is, they not up to par on everything. You saw how their basketball team was.
Yo, now I noticed this at the top of this chat. Is at the right top. It's asking me to log in. What does that mean? Aren't I logged in
You
already?
want to log in to StreamYard if you had a StreamYard account.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
And you can create a free StreamYard account, by the way. Don't do it now, but you can later on go back and do it.
Right.
And create an account.
Okay.
If you wanted to. Yeah. And it may give you some other options or something and access to something else. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've had a basic account.
Now, you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you great.
Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to text your boy like, where you at?
Where are you, right?
Right. And see what he said.
You said if here you come out. No, not yet. I thought it was him, not him. He said if you came up, he would. Come on, Milt. I know you're listening. You got to close your YouTube down, by the way. You can't be on YouTube and StreamYard simultaneously. So close the window with the YouTube and you just open up click on the StreamYard link. He's taking a long time, though. Hello? Ali. Okay, here go Milt.
Hold on.
I got Milt. Shit. All right, Milt,
B,
you
can
on.
hear
We
me?
got
I can't hear y'all.
Ali, go
Hold on,
out
let me
and
log
come
back
back in. Go out and come back in.
Of course, I'm here right on time. Everything working perfectly.
Well, you were a little slow, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Ali,
Y'all got the couch game on lock. Ali,
let
man,
me boot him off so he can come
don't know
back
what he
in.
gonna do.
You heard me? Hold on, I'm gonna boot him off, and then wait a minute. Let me see if I can do it. Ali. All right, I'm booting him off.
Gonna try to go ahead.
I booted him off. Go ahead, keep talking.
I mean, I ain't really got much to say at the moment. I gotta walk in
Just
here,
talking. Oh shit.
get some paperwork stuff.
Paperwork for for your miles and deliveries and stuff.
Basically, yeah.
I don't know how it works, so that's why I asked. I just assumed.
Hell yeah. And
Shit, come
not
on.
done.
All right. Now we waiting for Ali. Is that him? All right. Can I add him?
Don't even
Ali.
stress it, yo.
Can y'all hear me?
So what was y'all?
Yeah. We got you.
Yeah, we got you, yo.
I had to log all the way out to log back on because I couldn't hear y'all.
No, nobody
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all got about 5 more minutes.
Damn, I thought we had 15.
Yo, bro, I'm hungry.
Uh,
Hold up,
what you
shut
eating
up.
tonight?
These $1 million question. She gonna call me up talking about you want some KFC. I'm like, you really feeling no KFC? So I'm about to order something. She over there doing something. She doing
What
something.
did you eat?
She said she wasn't hungry. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm about to figure something out.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Y'all know about them all them shootings in Chicago on Friday, right?
Stu, what shoe is it? I mean, isn't it always a shooting in Chicago? Not trying to be facetious, but isn't it always a shooting in Chicago of some sort? Somebody always getting damn shot in Chicago, right? V.
All right, my bad. Y'all hear me? Milk? Ali? Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Hello? Ah, shit. All right, I fucked up. Y'all can hear me. I'm gonna go out and come back in. I'm gonna shut it all down and then come back up fresh. All right. I guess I lost both of them. I don't know what happened. Shit. I can't even fucking shit. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Mill, you back?
I'm back. Can you hear
Uh,
me?
yeah, I got you.
See? It's all good. I don't know what happened either, but no biggie.
Yeah, it kicked me out too. Sometimes that happens, but you sound real low, lower than you did before.
It took the Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, you on Bluetooth?
You should be able to hear.
Just make sure you got all of the
I
windows
got
closed down.
you should be able to hear me now, yo. You
Yeah, I
should be
hear
able
you
to
better,
hear
a
me
little bit better.
crystal.
I hear you a little bit better. Um, I'm waiting for my other phone to turn back on. I'm gonna text Ali, ask him what.
Crystal pitch. Nah, you know, he was trying to get out of here, yo. He had to, if you really got to order food, yo, so that's understandable. Can't nobody starve. Mm-mm. Oh, man. And my paperwork wasn't ready anyway. Figures. You get here early, you get here too early. Oh, wait. That's gonna mess me up not being able to lower this screen. Let's see if I can't fix that. Hmm. Usually there's just a minimize. Way to minimize button. Maybe even desktop mode. Address bar. Yeah, that's gonna bother me. I can't. That's gonna bother me. What you doing, yo? What you reading?
I was all right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yo. It
Milk,
looked
can
like
you
you
hear
was
me?
reading something.
Oh, you
You
were
can't hear me.
reading.
That's what it looked
But
like you was doing.
I no, I went off because you weren't responding to me. So I thought I was having more problems.
Got you,
Yeah,
got
so
you.
yeah, you gotta mute yourself if you're gonna do something like that. Just click the little microphone icon. Because remember, we're live, other people are listening. Um,
Yeah, I
and then
mean,
people will also listen to us on the playback. So
where we can acknowledge their complaints. You gotta embrace criticism.
oh, of course. They list it right in the chat. And anybody can come up right now. I mean, I'll put the chat. Matter of fact, let me do that. Let's put the chat in the comments. So anybody who wants to come up can come up.
All
No
I was
problem.
saying was if I don't find a way to minimize this, it's gonna kill me because I can't
What
use
you
my
trying to
phone for
minimize?
nothing. This screen,
Oh, are you
this
on your phone
actual
or on a laptop?
I am on my phone.
Oh, yeah. If you minimize the StreamYard, you're not going to be on here. It's going to kick you off.
So
Yeah.
I gotta find a way to just make it
All
smaller.
right. So I put the link in chat for anybody who wants to come up and we talk on any topic. It'll be a freestyle session. Um,
Go ahead,
and,
y'all. I'll jump
and
into
we'll
whatever
see.
y'all had going.
No, I wasn't doing nothing. I was talking about myself, and I was just trying to get y'all back on, and then we all got booted off, and then now here we are. You came back. He didn't come back. Um, yeah. I don't like this. I don't like the way that happened because wait a minute. Oh no, I'm using the right. I got it the right way. Okay. I wanted to be able to text him. Okay. No.
Right,
Shit.
right.
No, I'm using the wrong phone to broadcast. Shit. Because the phone I normally use to broadcast is charging. And I need to let it charge up a little bit more, or otherwise it'll kick me off again. Shit. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait a minute, wait. What does it say? No. I thought that was Ali. That's somebody else sending me a message. Somebody said, I hope Ali is well. Um, do you mind if I give you a call around 4? Who the hell is that? Wait a minute. Let me scroll up. Tyleisha. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. Yeah. All right, Mill dropped off. I think he was trying to do something work related. So maybe he'll come back on, maybe not. But they both have the link, and we'll continue onward. And just in case, I'll give it a little time before I end it. I want to give him the opportunity to come back up. It's 9:20. I'll rock out until 9:45. That's what I'll do. I'll rock out till 9:45. And that'll get him plenty of time if they decide to come back. Otherwise, I'm gonna shut it down because I don't want to be accused of getting the most time for the cousin chat. That was funny. But I think he was joking anyway. It was funny to me, but I hope it was a joke. Yeah. This is the first time either one of them have ever been on StreamYard also. So give them a little grace. They also, trying to get the logistics of it worked out. And I think that was Milt's problem. He was trying to do some work related stuff. He's a truck driver and he's on the road now. So yeah, he may have been busy, not recognizing the fact that he couldn't do it. I think I want some Taco Bell, y'all. I want tacos, but I don't feel like cooking. Yeah, I'm gonna do Taco Bell in a burrito. Beefy. No, I want. Wait a minute. Is that what I ordered the last time? Oh no, I want a chicken burrito. All right. Yeah, I don't like ordering from Taco Bell. Is that just me or is that anybody else? Um, I don't like. It seems like my tacos don't get here crunchy, like they are obviously in the store. But I think they make their stuff too fast. Like they start making it instantly, knowing it's going to take the driver about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get there to pick it up. So now my stuff has been sitting for 15 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. And Milk, you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I got you.
That's what's up.
I thought,
I've been in the backstage. I'm
yeah,
still
what?
trying to work out the kinks here.
Yeah, that's what I say. I actually just said that. I said that. I said Milt probably trying to work out the logistics of it. Yeah, so it's all good.
You said you was getting some Taco Bell. What you get? The
Yeah.
enchilada, the chalupa.
Nah, I usually just get regular ass tacos, man. I'm simple. And
Dad
a
used to
chicken
eat.
burrito. I kind of want something spicy. You know what I like? I like the fajita platter or skillet at Applebee's, but we don't have an Applebee's here in Gastonia. We got every other
Mm.
fucking restaurant except Applebee's. The
What's
Applebee's
that?
is in the next town over.
Red Robin was kind of big down there. Am I
Say
right
what?
or wrong? You said was Red Robin down there?
There's one in Charlotte. Not in Gastonia though.
So what's the restaurants they got except Applebee's? But
They got
Ruby
everything. Just about
Tuesday.
everything.
I'm just thinking of the ones that is like Applebee's. They got Chili's or Macaroni Grill.
Yeah, they got just about everything you can name except Applebee's and Red Robin. They got all the mainstays. It's a nice sized town. It's about, I would say, the size of Concord. You know, Bigger than Monroe, but the size of Concord, and by a hair. So
Copy that.
but I just specifically, I can't wait till I get back to Charlotte so I can eat what I want to eat. Even the Walmart down here, they don't always have what I want. Like I was looking for some ground lamb. They don't never have that, but I'll find that at the Walmarts in Charlotte. Sometimes, seasonally. Damn, they got like 50 kinds of Mountain Dew. Jesus.
Yo,
I
that's
didn't know
crazy.
there was that many.
50 is a big
I'm
number, yo.
exaggerating, but it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them, though. Like all kind of Mountain Dews I ain't never heard of.
Yeah,
But I guess
no,
that's their hustle, with they got to deal with Pepsi or somebody,
true that.
because I don't never see them flavors nowhere else. Taco Bell be having fucking flavors nobody else gets. The Baja, the dirty, I ain't never heard of the dirty. The Baja Blast, the Baja Passion Fruit. That
Yo,
might be
passion
good.
fruit. You can't go wrong with passion fruit.
Yeah, I was about
Hell
to say that
no.
might be probably good. They got pink passion fruit. I guess instead of pink lemonade, I just want a
Yeah,
regular
straight with the
iced tea. I
berries.
mean, shit, like
I go with you. Let's go.
I
Okay.
ain't found it yet. Mild strawberry freeze. They got all kind of wild strawberry. Can I just
Anything
get
but coming back this way.
everything but tea? Dragon fruit, mango peach. Ugh, I can't stand that taste.
Hey,
And I
you can't
can't.
check on the you know, what's his name said the NBA draft. Did that start yet? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I hadn't been keeping up with it. I guess it is time for that. Um, I guess I'm gonna go with regular Mountain Dew because I can't find tea. It's crazy. I never seen a restaurant not have sweet tea, except in Cleveland.
Oh, they didn't have sweet tea?
I went to the Denny's up there when the day before your wedding, and they looked at me like I was crazy. They actually brought me a hot cup and with water and a tea bag. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? You said you wanted tea. I said I wanted sweet tea. I don't make
Yo,
iced
you've
tea.
been in the South for quite a long time, yo. I think that's the whole country except for the South.
We had tea in Jersey.
You think you had tea,
No,
but we
and we
was
had
black.
grits. We had grits. They didn't even have grits down here. We had grits in McDonald's.
Yeah, that was something y'all was doing special.
No, that was like the norm. And I worked at a lot of McDonald's up there. That was the norm. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I get to edit the crunchy tacos individually? Really? Wow, okay. All right. They giving me way too much power here.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it. They calling me.
All right. All right. My cousin has got a mute. Like I said, he's a truck driver. So he got to make a call related to his business. So he got to handle business. All right. Tomatoes. I want tomatoes. Okay. Damn. Oh, okay. So tomatoes there. And let's go to the third crunchy taco. They gave me way too much power. I didn't know I had this much control. No, wait. So crunchy taco. That's okay. Okay. I know y'all probably saying, why you don't just get the supreme? I don't like sour cream. So yeah, so I like to just add tomatoes. Um, and let's see. All right, so that's one. 2. It ain't giving me the option. It ain't giving me the option. It's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I think I done screwed this up, y'all. The way they did it, yeah. I done screwed it up. Damn it. I was trying to do that. Wait a minute. I was trying to do this real simple, but they made this shit hard. Okay, so there we go. I'm back where I need to be. All right, so I'm in the drinks. All right, let me just add this shit to cart so I don't never eat. All right, okay, I'm still in taco. Now I want to find the burrito. Maybe I should I want a chicken burrito, but it's like seems to be hard to just order a regular burrito, like a regular chicken burrito. That's all I want. I don't want all of that extra enchilada, empanada, extra. I don't speak that much Spanish, so I don't know what I'm getting. And then every time I try to go to a Mexican restaurant with people, they don't never seem to know either. I'm like, y'all just getting regular shit. I might as well have went to Taco Bell. I was coming here to get the special treatment. And I like the skillet, fajita skillet at Applebee's. That's better than the Mexican restaurants to me. But to each his own. People love their Mexican. My sister took me to a Mexican restaurant. You know how they bring you chips and salsa out before your food comes out. Man, that Mexican restaurant, they chips and salsa was so bland. It was bland as fuck. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I thought this was your spot. That's what I'm saying to her. Then she admit, oh no, this ain't my normal spot. Now it ain't your normal spot. Uh-huh. Now, yeah, this ain't my normal spot. So that was her out. She left herself out. You know, 'cause she had brag. Oh, you just ain't went to the right spot. They always say that. Okay, and that was supposed to be her taking me to the right spot. Um, and we never made it to the right spot. I think she just randomly picked a restaurant because that food was not good. I was highly disappointed. The service wasn't good. The food wasn't good. I was highly disappointed because she had pumped me up so much. Yeah, you ain't been in the right spot, and I gotta take you to my spot, and this and that. And I'm like, well, word? Yeah, no, it didn't happen. Did not happen. I don't see no damn it, tacos. Let me skip to the burritos. Okay. Grilled cheese. No, that ain't what I want. Grilled chicken will work though. Bean burrito. I don't want just beans. I want some chicken in it. Um, I guess they do not have just a regular chicken burrito no more because I am not seeing it. Um, let's go to bean burrito. And I know this is boring as shit, but I'm hungry, y'all. And I want to get this order in. I was trying to get him time to come back up, but we'll wait a little bit. Try to keep this thing going. I'm trying to keep it alive. Okay, so fajita vegetables. Okay, that's what I want. Um, I guess I'm building my own burrito. Is that what I'm doing? Can I get chicken? Because they got shit I like. Oh, yeah. Chicken. Black beans, seasoned rice. That's what I want. Lettuce and tomato. That's what I would want. Boom, lettuce. I'd like a little sauce on it too, though. Okay, tomato. I can't do tomato. Um, oh, I can only choose up to 4 toppings. Okay, so what did I add? Fajita vegetables. I added seasoned rice, black beans, steak. No steak and chicken. What kind of sauce can I get? I would like to have. I want the red sauce. What's the red one? Or one of the mild hot fire. What's them? Okay. So I'm gonna have to add my own sauce, I'm assuming. No problem. I can add my own sauce. What comes on this one? Okay. So cheese comes on it and onions. And I guess that's everything. I've never done this before. So all of these years I've been going to Taco Bell, I usually just get crunchy tacos. I'm trying to mix it up. I'm trying to expand my palate for y'all. Trying to expand the palate. Because like I was telling the story about my sister, she took me to that shitty ass restaurant that time. I was highly disappointed. Women add the cart, boom. So when I added too many twice. Okay. View cart. Shit, I'm fucking up. I guess I'm trying to talk to y'all and do this at the same time. Damn it. I wish I could X out of that shit right there. They advertisements. I don't want your advertisement. And that cuts off damn near a big chunk of the screen. Shit. All right. Is that the last one? Well, okay. Crunchy tacos. So I gotta go all the way to the bottom. I see. Go to the bottom. Red sauce. Okay. It must automatically come on there. Okay. So let's delete that one. Remove. Okay. All right. Get back down to a reasonable price. I'm just getting a meal, a taco meal, and a burrito. Jesus, how much is the burrito anyway? I'm just gonna fucking order this shit and I eat it if I eat it. Damn it. No thanks. Oh yeah, no. Go back. Go back. Go to checkout. And I wanted sauce. Damn it, I need to go back. Shit. This is the most complicated shit. This is horrible. And I'm not usually a picky order. I usually get shit exactly how it comes. I normally don't get like special sauce or whatever. What's other? Okay. Wait a minute. No, I don't like other. No, other is from other stores. Okay, I got it. Packets. Okay. Yeah, now here we go. I don't want hot. I want mild. Boom. So what those should be good. All right. Ready to place my order. All right. Go to checkout. This shit complicated as hell today, y'all. I don't know why, but yes, I wouldn't mind having that. Give me some special deals. Okay. Make sure they ain't overcharging me. Cause when you be ordering on Uber Eats, right? They be sneaking extra fees in. So it'll be like taxes and then other fees, and they'll slip some kind of service fee in, quote unquote, right? What is the service fee for? They ain't doing nothing extra. All they doing is handing the bag to the Uber person, right? But they charging us extra to do that. If I was there in person, they would be handing the bag to me. So that's the slick way of getting extra money out of you. Like, let me find it. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. They may have not have done it. I may be yeah, other fees. Here you go. $2.36. That's more than tax. The tax is only $1.50. They charging me almost double the tax. For what? That's why I don't leave tips. If y'all Uber drivers want to know why I'm not leaving a tip, the restaurant got your money. Ask them for it. Y'all negotiate with them. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Negotiate with them. I ain't got but a limited amount of money. And that's exactly what the tip would have been. And they keep it for themselves, by the way. They don't share it with the drivers or anybody in the store. So that's just the restaurant finding a way to make extra profit. I think somebody should do a class action suit. That's what I think should happen. That looked like a class action suit. Because I bet you DoorDash is doing the same thing. Or the restaurants. Maybe the restaurant is doing it rather. That's the restaurants doing it but they're doing it through Uber. Sue everybody. Let's get everybody. I need to find me a lawyer. I think that's a class action suit. Should be able to leave reviews. Maybe I'll leave a review on Yelp or something for that Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that a good idea? Trying to get a class action suit going. How do I do it? Like, anybody know? I ain't got money to pay for a lawyer, but like, anybody know how to get it going? Somebody got to know. Let me see. Do I got any comments already? No. Okay. So, yeah. I'll rock out until my food comes. That's what I'll do. Y'all know I don't like really ending my streams early. Personally, that's not what I like to do. I like to give y'all the full gusto of my streams. I don't like doing shortened streams. Damn it. I'm so used to using the other phone. I'm forgetting. I know what the buttons are on the phone I'm broadcasting on without looking at it. And they're in different places, by the way. And the hell? All right, let's close out. Let's bring YouTube back up. This is weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I gotta reconnect to YouTube. My bad. With all of this switching back and forth, I done got out of sync with everything. I'm usually better than this. Okay, wait a minute. What was that? Oh, okay. What does it say? Welcome to the live chat. I didn't even put it in subscriber only mode. Let me do that now. Let me get that. I don't like that anyone. I like my chats to be exclusive. And now and then I'll make it a subscriber only, but I like my shit to be exclusive. All right, that's better. That makes me feel better. All right. But yeah. Took me forever. I guess I'm fucking retarded to order my Taco Bell. I normally just get 3 tacos. But I'm a little hungry right now, so I'm gonna get 4. No, I'm gonna get 3 tacos and a burrito. Now, when I get the burrito, I usually be in store getting a burrito. And I guess when I say chicken burrito, they do the same thing I did by just adding chicken to a burrito. So that's what I did. I added chicken to the bean burrito. I hope they black beans and not just regular beans or whatever they normally use. But we'll see. And I hope it ain't double order of beans either. That's gonna kill me. But we will see. We will see. Ali made me hungry. It's his fault. And I got on him and playing on this for however many hours now. How many hours has it been? Oh, no. 2 hours. Wow. I didn't know it was that long. Shit. And what I meant to tell my cousins that if if our videos ever start making money, I'll split the revenue of our Cuzo streams with them. 33, 33, 34. Somebody got to get 34. It's going to be me. So I'm saying it on here for the record now, in case they decide to come back. But I'll say it to them again in the future when I have them, both of them on at the same time. We'll see. We will see. But it's funny because we used to do a Zoom call like this. My cousin Tamika, I think, started it up, or Brianna, one of them two, I think. I'm not sure. They did a Zoom call, and all of the cousins was on the Zoom call at the same time. But we didn't keep it going. And to me, Zoom is corny. Like that's like work related kind of stuff, not necessarily like I would just use StreamYard is how I would do it. That's what I was thinking at the time but I ain't complain. I just participated, I participated in it, how they had it going. And I thought it was a nice thing, everybody able to talk simultaneously. But the way it was working is because you could only have a certain amount of squares on the screen at a time, and you had to scroll to see who was talking. It didn't like automatically go back and forth. I think StreamYard just would have been a better thing, but I know if I had said something about it, it would have been an issue. So I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a word. That was a couple of years back, So they already picking up my order. That was fast. And they only around the corner, by the way. Taco Bell right around the corner. Uh-oh. Now I know. All right. NBA draft is now, according to Google. They just sent me an email, Milt. If you're listening, that's the answer to your question. Wow, how many years ago was that? Damn, that's a long time ago. What was that? You know how it shows you the memories, your pictures, or whatever. and that was a few years back. I can't remember, but I remember us going to the wedding in these pictures. Me and my ex-wife were going to the wedding. How many years ago? View day. Tell me what the day was. Oh, 2017. March 2nd, 2017. And then, so he must have got married around March 3rd, 2017. That's almost 10 years. He coming up to 10 years. Next year will be 10 years for him. Wow. Now, do I have that picture of me, him, and Ali? Me, him, and Ali. Oh, shit. That was Imagine trying. Oh, she going to hate me for that. She is going to hate me for this. She going to be like, where you get that from? Watch. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. I'm trying to do a screenshot of this picture of my daughter. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Ah. Shit, where is it? Now I can't even do the fucking screenshot the way I've been doing it. Fuck. I wonder if you can do it the same way I do it on the other phone. Wait a minute, let me see. Because I can't, it ain't letting me just download it. Wait a minute, maybe it is. Wait. What a photo. Oh, there you go. Download. Boom. Okay, that's what I wanted. Oh, yeah, that's going to bother her. I want to go back. Okay, back. Okay. So that was Imagine. Now I'm looking for this picture of my cousins. We took a picture together at my cousin's wedding. And that's where these pictures are from. But I can't find that one picture, which is weird. Wow, I see everything. Good. My ex-wife was a good-looking woman. I can't take that from her. She's very, very nice legs, very good-looking woman. Cannot take that from her. I mean, I typically get attractive women. I mean, y'all ain't never seen me with no dog. I don't think, anyway. I was fat back then too, y'all. 10 years ago, I was a lot bigger than what I am now. I don't believe I don't have that picture. I can't believe it. I got all the other pictures, and you know what? No, she would have deleted all of them. She wouldn't have deleted that one. I can't put that on her. I do not know where that picture is at. That is so strange. Huh. I don't know where that was at. It was a good picture too. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna save that one too because I didn't know I had that one. Let me click on it. Okay, boom. No, it didn't. I wish my screenshot was just working. Okay, is that it? Yeah. All right. Um, huh, picture of me making tacos. Ain't that some shit, y'all? But yeah, I wish I think it would have been a nice picture. I didn't take the picture; somebody else took it, and I thought they took it with my phone, but maybe it was taken with somebody else's phone, which would explain why I don't have it. Um, that would explain that. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm even looking like I'm looking at the day of and day after. Ooh, that was a good picture of me, fat man with that Charlotte hat on. That was a fly ass hat. Charlotte Hornet hat. Y'all ain't never seen that one. Okay. That was fly. Yeah. I need that picture. That's my uncle and my father. I don't think I have it, but we're gonna save it just in case. And that was a different time, man. Long time ago. I had a fat face. I had a fat face. My food to be here soon. Yeah, man, I don't have it. I do not have it. The boy was dapper back then, man. I cleaned up nice, y'all. When I put on the shirt and the tie, I look all right. Fat face. Mhm. All right. Let me get out of that. Yeah, almost 10 years ago for that picture. Wondering. I was wondering. Damn, they still picking up my food. See, that's that shit. They should be delivering my food by now. Um, Not still picking it up. And that's Taco Bell, you know. Park them cars. McDonald's be parking cars, you know. They park you immediately. If your food ain't ready, park them. Pull up. Keep that line moving. Time is it? I mean, I'm like 5 minutes around the corner. So right now, my food is probably just sitting there, waiting to be handed out, and they just sitting in drive waiting to pick it up. They should make it so that people could come in or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Then they got the nerve to say, "Oh, now it's headed my way." Okay, all right. But I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I appreciate we tried to do it. Maybe the next episode will be better. We'll see. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Hit the Cash App, all the good stuff. I am your host, V Ben Israel. I am the People's Champ, and you can call me V. It's your boy.